You started this. You don't get to back off. Surprise butt sex? Oh my god. It's because Obama always does people leave finger at my stream. Don't you know how hurtful that is to be the first one here and also the first one to go? Extremely hurtful. Why? Do you all want to be fingered too? Is that what this is? I'll have you know I don't have enough fingers to do that. Are we online yet? Hey! Oh boy, I wonder which part of this conversation got onto YouTube. Well, that's a big peepee. Pepper. Aw. Pepper. Pepper. So small. Hi, Mr. Tiny. How you doing? Pepper. You know, I've been thinking, guys. You guys think I should do a subathon? Not for... Well, it is for myself, but... Not for what most people think it should be for. This isn't a subathon so I can just raise money for some unknown reason. A subathon so I can buy a Switch 2. No idea. What do you mean no idea? Pepe. No, I gotta buy a Switch 2, man. Pepe. Your birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday. I spent 390 for Priestess plus 5. I got more than Priestess plus 5. Shiki, if you didn't have good luck, don't watch my polls if you didn't have good luck. Also, I thought it was funny that you mentioned Operation Spiderweb. I didn't know you follow the Ukraine war. Prepare. Thank you, Sanguine. How is your birthday in like an hour? It was crazy lucky. Oh, you skim through news every day? Good. You gonna stream on your job on the subathon? Well, all I want to do is raise enough money to buy a Switch 2. Oh my god! Look at some of the oh, whoops. Wrong. Oh my god, does anyone remember this? Like a couple years ago, I was trying to become a Just Chatting channel and we were checking out like all these kind of cool ass animations. Oh my god, this is a great MMD. I really like tired assassin women. There's something about them that gets me every time. Oh yeah, Leonard Nierman, the German hunter, is officially out. I should check him out. Make a reaction about him. Looking forward to him too. What's the occasion? Oh, it's a Feh trailer. I thought it was gonna be a Feh channel, which is why I'm streaming. It's just a trailer. Do you think Brownless 2 is a fan service game? Yes. There's nothing wrong with being a fan service game though. 2 streams in one day? Yeah. Mostly because I was tired, or I've just been streaming straight through because, man. Did you guys know I could be like lining up right now for Switch 2? But instead, I'm here with you guys watching the Feh channel. Oh, sorry. I only did the stream because I thought it might be the Feh channel. Feh trailer? It's just another Feh trailer. I'm sure I'm pissing people off by taking so long to start though. Oh, June 6th. Okay, what's soon? All right, guys, let's watch the Feh stuff. I'm taking it easy, actually. Oh, that's the wrong screen. It's Awakening banner? I have no idea. Let's find out. Isn't there two different Switch time releases? Are there? I don't know. I wanna get it though. Kenza, did you get it? He's a defense scaling mage. Look at gaming spoiling me already. Look it up. Your work, sadly. Man, I should buy it. But, jeez. I don't know. Whatever, let's start the Feh trailer, and we'll talk about the Switch 2 afterwards. And the supposed subathon. I don't even know why. Why are we doing this? I did this because Sugma told me there might be a Feh trailer, or a Feh channel. That's why I'm doing this. I don't think I want to stream just any Feh trailer anymore. I would have been very excited about a Feh channel though. It's freaking summer. Oh, you didn't get your Switch 2 tonight? Teresa, if you spam, what am I talking about? Of course she's gonna spam. All right, one sec, guys. Let's gotta mute her before we start. Control yourself is what I should say, but I know there's no point. Oh, you said sorry. Oh my god. Okay, so she does listen to the chat. More Feh? What are you talking about? I only did one face. I didn't do any Feh streams. What? Whatever. Hi. Is everyone ready for a Feh channel? This is what I wanted to say. It's just another Feh trailer, but hey, let's go. Hopefully it's cool. All right, well, here we go.
I've lost my parents, and I've lost my talisman, but I have to go on. I have to give it my all.
They took so long with Noir that my excitement is like gone. Hey, we've been waiting for her how many years? Hey guys, does anyone remember when Summer Noir came out? Well, she's found here. VA Michelle Ruff, artist is QSQ. She looks great, and I'm sure she'll be amazing, but this is late. Oh, her stats are out too. Arcane Hexpo. Oh, she's Arcane Hero. Curve Shot. Attack Speed. Hex Edge. Makes sense. Speed Taker 4. Blood and Thunder. Can weaken foes in a wide area, hindering their HP recovery. If she has Anathema, she gains incredible power. Wow, very descriptive. What does that even mean? We'll read everything afterwards. Nice scarf. Wait, this is a new Nagi. I say new, she's not that new. She's getting close to a year now. Okay, there. Just 9 damage? Something don't seem right. Well, Fujoshi's are cuter. Alright, 30 HP, 64 attack, probably 58. 49 speed, 35 defense, and 28 res. Oh, shoot. The hex symbol. Just like her mom. Wow. I like it. Oh gosh, she's growing on me.
Sure. I'll do what I can.
They should give her a splendid already, Olivia. What are you doing?
All right.
What are they showing off here? Oh! Come on! Hey, do you guys remember how good Bernie is? People were like, oh, Bernie's not so good. She just does lots of damage. And then people were like, wow, Bernie's so good. She just does lots of damage. And, well, she attacks first. Yeah, Bernie can't even kill Noir. What is this? What is this weird timeline? She's not even 1 year old yet.
Blood and thunder!
Bruh. What are they showing off here? Okay, I don't know what they're showing off. Another one?
I am Grima. I am despair.
DJ Khaled. Another one. I didn't even check her out. Oh, she's Savior. Sorry, I was looking away to try and like reorganize. All right, Despairing Breath, Armor, Glacier, Defense, Res, Scal 4. Look, man, I'd be more excited if we don't get like a Grima like every freaking year. Come on. Another one. Wily Fighter 4, AR, Breer, and... Oh, well, this looks familiar, actually. Helps allies activate specials quicker. Why? Defends allies against close-up attacks and counters with a fierce special. This just looks like accelerated Grima, like closer to transformation. Another one.
This one was named Amy. It's the first one to be named like that.
Great. Not that big of a deal.
You are nothing.
Well, this is more transformed Grima, so... Is this officially the Fell Dragon? I don't know. Another one! God damn! I don't know how to feel about this banner anymore. Man, I like Grima, but this is...
Oh, come on. They think they're trying to be slick by changing their name.
I
They're
know.
not fooling anybody. This literally is just another fallen Robin.
I know. Come... look, I love Grima. I really do. But, like, I'm all Grima'd out, man. You can't... You can't just keep spamming Grimas every year and be like, "Ooh, people are gonna go for it because it's Grima." My excitement for Grima's gone, man. This is literally another one.
I am Grima.
Oh, fuck.
I am despair.
Well, shouts to David Vincent, still excellent VA. Blue Armor Dragon, Pentacor's the artist. Look, there's like...
Could have been big cartoon wall art. This banner sucks.
Well, the hate's already coming out. I'm just gonna say, like, I don't think they should have been released together. That's too much, guys. The only difference between them is one has boobas, another one has a PP. Now, I'm sure there's more to it than that, but they're both armor saviors, so...
I get Grima when she is in the same class, weapon color, and movement type as rearmed Robin.
Wait, what is the point of this? Sorry, this is the demo. Never mind, he's not even a savior. You can make him savior, but... Guys, did you know if you have a PP, you're a second-class citizen in the world of Fire Emblem Heroes? Well, shouts to Mil Grima. I don't even know why you're here if they're just going to demote your ass. Now, to be clear, they've done this before. And nobody liked it back then, and I don't think anyone's going to like it now. Also, shouts to him having Slick Fighter 3. I just made my Marnie. I hate you, Feh. I hate you. Whatever. Anyways, Obstinate Breath, Lacey's Attack Row Scale 3, Slick Fighter 3, it's just fodder. Reduces damage from foes and can hinder their specials. If foe attacks, they nullify penalties and follow up. So exciting. He looks better than he, you know what? He probably is worth plus 10ing, and he will be a normal pool hero, right? That's probably the most exciting thing here. He's a normal pool hero, so maybe everyone should plus him in. I don't know.
Creature.
I'm sorry, I'm so annoying tonight. I had to take a nap. Alright, sorry. The best thing about this banner is obviously Tharja. Gloomy Mage! Actually, I don't like her costume. No! Why did I say that? But I like Tharja so much. I want Tharja to win Choose Your Legends. It always makes me happy to see her in top 10. Did you know the hottest girl in Awakening by far is Tharja? I have her in my top 5 hottest girls in Fire Emblem, easily. Something about gloomy girls who don't understand personal space. Like that lots. And she's Japanese!
あの子にはあの子の生き方があるわ。
Can they just put in Japanese audio? Please? Just do it already. They're never gonna resolve this. Hey guys, which characters in this game launched in Japanese and are still Japanese? Go ahead and list them. I can think of quite a few. They keep saying they'll replace them with English VAs later. I don't think they will. They're very... I mean, this strike is gonna go on forever because everyone just wants to get poor, apparently.
Lead on.
Just carrying that shitty Robin.
4は
Oh, her stats are... Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. 35 HP, 67 attack, 56 speed, 25 defense, and 51 res. What the shit? Why does she have so much... Who is this? Tharja historically has high HP and lower res. In fact, she might... Her defense and res are usually close together. Why is she low HP, high res? Who is this? Kindred Tome. Ice Wall, because she has res now. Already dead. What a great A slot. I like that. Speed Res Havoc. Deadly Miasma. Crux Echo. What the shit? Weakens foes by bolstering allies and sweeps them with her special. And foes suffer follow-ups of Crux Echo. Yay! I like her gloomy smile.
覚悟はいい?
Damn. Tharja in Japanese is something else, huh?
お前はもう死んでいる。
That's a miracle. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's... I'm so sorry. I'm cracking up. Guys, this is an English Farm Heroes trailer, but both of these characters are not voiced in English. You're starting to see like the problem of the VA strike to the point where you can now confuse the trailers. Okay, they're both in Japanese. It's so funny.
消えて
Oh my god. Yeah, JP on JP violence.
JP violence. First novice.
Just give us JP audio. Hot? Not hot. Hot? Nah, not hot. Hot? Not hot. No. Fuck. I don't know. PP confuzzled. Hot? No, not hot. This is like a teacher. Kinky. Kinky. I'll go with that. Man, that stare she gives you.
That is Nastasia from Super Paper Mario for the Wii.
Oh, I don't know who that is. But that look she gives you guys. God damn. There's something about disappointing a teacher that you know it's bad, but then you enjoy it. Anyways. Duh. Who the heck is this? Oh! I know who this is! From the first squad.
Male cherries are sighted. Paul.
From the first squad. In the Soul Society. Oh shit, I should have got him with his eyes closed. Then you guys can see it better. Yeah. He comes back as a hollow. Alright, we're done with this. Good Jesus. Okay, yeah, it's a normal banner, guys. Grima, Tyrant of Ruin is officially a 4-star focus, and this is a new Heroes banner, which means the most exciting thing about this is potentially plus 10ing Grima in the future with no additional costs. Good luck, though. It's by the time you plus 10 him, he'll be even more power creeped, and the next story chapter might be interesting. Probably not. Anyways, that's your banner. Oh, who was the GHB? I kind of missed it. Yeah, Banner of Ruin. Does anyone know how tired I am? I literally came home today from work, took a short break, streamed Brown Nose 2 polls. By the way, it was because this might be a revelation for Fire Emblem Heroes fans. Brown Nose 2 was having a collab with Goblin Slayer, and it was the last day, so I did my Goblin Slayer polls. And then immediately afterwards, I took a nap. And now I'm back again. We're Fire Emblem Heroes. I'm exhausted, and after this, I have to edit videos. Like my Snowbreak 2 sponsorship that I owe them, the video. So yeah, I'm exhausted, me tired. It's month end right now at my new job. They keep assigning me new things. I know no one cares about my life, I get it, but like, I'm ragged, dudes. It's been such a busy couple weeks for me, man. Alright, with that said though, what a banner. I'm so conflicted. On one hand, I am a huge Tharja simp, and I love Tharja. On the other hand, I like Noir a lot, and so we have Tharja and Noir. And then on the other hand, I love Grima. Both Grimas. So then, why do I not give a damn about this entire banner? I really don't. You guys should tell me how you feel about the banner, but like, Noir and Tharja are very adjacent and similar. Grima and Grima are literally the same outside of biologically, and that's your banner. It doesn't really feel like a lot as a result. So all I really care about is the emote, and I guess it was nice to see the new story characters on the story that historically hasn't been the best. So, oh no. Gmo!
Years Ninja also because the way they did this banner is so corny in concept.
Yeah, it's just a corny banner. I think for me, I would have been more excited waiting for the Switch 2 release at EB Games or something. But yeah, that's your banner, guys. Give me your thoughts. I know, I'm just not excited. That's hard. I love Awakening 2, and it's just this banner. I think they should have done it differently. Should have spaced out the characters better. Should have, like, they could have done Robin one year and Robin another year like they usually do. I think I would prefer that. This just, yeah, whatever. Anyways, give me your thoughts. Good night, Tronic. Mother-daughter team goes hard, yeah. Where's the damn trailer for the Midpoint? I can't believe I streamed this because you told me to. Unbelievable. This little just fallen Robin again about his main pool. Yeah, it's just a duplicate Robin. Not very interesting. For the first time in about 5 years, I'm doing the main story chapters in this game. The reason I ran out of platinum points. Oh shoot. Wait, why do you need platinum points? 2 out of 5. Banner, Tharja, Norin carry this hard. Yeah, I know, man. I didn't think these motherfuckers would just skip doing a cinematic for the Midpoint. Well, we're here and streaming this. I'm burnt out after praying for my pages to come in, and I gotta be up super early tomorrow night, chat. I'm really drained. Good night, Chiku. Good luck getting Switch 2. I'm collecting all the Nintendo Switch Online user icon parts. Ah, that makes sense. Man. The Switch 2. What is there to play on the Switch 2? You know what I'm more excited about with the Switch 2? Playing the updated version of the Switch 1 games. In particular, the Pokemon games, because they ran like crap. And playing Bayonetta 3, which runs like crap. And that's all I really want for the Switch 2. Oh, yeah, okay, I see Walhart's Tactician now. Okay, cool. Pocket Camp used to give 180 a week, but of course that ended. EOS. Hope you get lots of good rest, thanks. Good night, Gmo. Any Best Buy for midnight release? Yeah, I figured. There's not a lot of excitement tonight because of the Switch 2 stuff as well, right? So there's not too much to talk about. I don't even think those guys want to talk about it. Whatever, man. I don't care. Maybe I should just like go to bed early, wake up and edit some videos. Maybe that'd be smarter, I don't know. 1430 hard, let's go Andy. Getting stuck is good. Banner seems kinda cooked. Yeah. Did you guys know the Black Knight banner actually didn't do well? I was so surprised to find out about that. The hell? How could the Black Knight banner not do well? If the Black Knight banner can't do well, then what can do well? Well, that's your answer, nothing. I like both because I'm a simpleton. Well, at least you recognize what you are. Self-awareness is important. It's Jover. It's Jover. Colors other than red were lackluster, to be fair. Should I like ask you guys? Is anyone pulling? Good pointer, Tarantula. Good pointer, dude. I didn't even realize that. Hey, fun fact: there were a lot of Tellius series fans, but when you think about it, most of them would have left by now, wouldn't they? No, seriously, think about it. If you're a real Fire Emblem fan, could you continue to play Fire Emblem Heroes unquestionably? The answer is no. There's no way, right? Yeah, I think like the people who truly would enjoy that banner aren't playing the game anymore. The same players left, yeah. The only players we have left are diehards, crazy people, and non-people like Tree Man. Well, I think I'll just go to bed after this, then wake up in the morning and edit the videos. That's probably a better plan, huh? Hey, I don't think a lot of people are gonna watch this trailer tonight, to be honest. The Switch 2 launch is tonight. I think there's a lot more interesting things going on, you know? You mean Sugma? Yeah, Sugma's also not human. The people who would enjoy the... Oh, sorry, I read that. I am at 227 synchro level, and seeing everyone on light who beat me, it was 270 plus. Well, you have better Nikes available now. People had to do it without Siren, remember? And Rapid Red Hood, most likely. You lost me at Switch. Are you not getting a Switch? Who's not getting a Switch 2? I don't want to get it because it's so freakishly expensive. But at the same time, it's just like, well, be smart to get it. Can play all the games that I wanted to play. I would have a good excuse of playing it again. Best launch title for Switch 2? It is Mario Kart. Now, don't ask me to name another title that is a launch title for Switch 2. Seriously, if you don't care about Mario Kart, I don't know why you're buying a Switch 2 now. In my case, it's different, because I'll be sponsored for games and shit, so better take advantage of it. It's so expensive. Yeah, if you're Canadian, it's insanely expensive. I'm being told if you're Canadian, if you just go into GameStop, aka EB Games, because GameStop in Canada all got sold again, you can just get it. I got message from Anthony before streaming tonight, and he said he's at square one for the midnight launch, and there's a small lineup, and they have a lot apparently. Pay 50 USD for it now or $70 later, Chief. Wait, what are you talking about? I'm waiting probably 6 months, maybe longer. If Feh gets a book 10. You guys think we'll make it a book 10? Like the friggin' Allfather's here. How much longer does this game have? Oh, if you care about Mario Kart, just buy the bundle. I don't know what you're doing. You save $20 now. And you're gonna buy the game anyways, and there's like nothing to play. So seriously guys, what's a good launch title for Switch 2 right now? I can't think of any. I'm more excited about playing Switch 1 games. Aren't we in book 9? Oh shit, you're right. I thought you meant there was 2 books left. I've lost track. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I read the on the launch of this book, I read it, and then it immediately lost me. So, yeah, haven't really read the story this time around. But to be fair, I read the story every time, and I get depressed by how sleeper it is. Tons of stuff already available on other systems. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. I think I'm gonna buy like. Yeah, no, I just want to play Switch 1 games that can now run properly and probably run at higher fidelities. I'll pass on outdated hardware, no interest games. I can just get a Steam Deck or something. Oh, you don't have a Steam Deck? I have a Steam Deck and a Lenovo Legion Go. That's the reason why my excitement is so low. Because Mario Kart isn't that exciting for me. Oh shit, I forgot to activate Switch Online. By the way, if anyone's getting a Switch 2 and need a Nintendo Switch family, I have spots. Please let me know. I will become your papa. Good night, Teresa. Nah, the other Teresa usually leaves after a while. Alright, I'll log into Feh in a moment just to check out if there's anything to do. Yeah. It's gonna be a lazy day today. Are you gonna stream Switch games? Yeah, I used to stream Switch games a lot. One of my most popular games to stream back in the day was Smash Bros. People loved that. Switch family, you can share it online to get it for cheaper.
Just to see who's getting refined at least. Nimsai.
No, every time I listen to you, it's a bad idea. I could have just slept through a night, but instead I streamed this trailer. No offense, guys. I think this might have been the most boring trailer. I shouldn't reveal that, but like... I think this might have been the most boring trailer of the year thus far. I even like Tharja, and I still think this. I like Grima, and I still think this. I like Noir, and I still think this. How do you take a banner filled with characters that I actually genuinely like, and then make it boring? I don't know. But they did it. Good night, Tsura. Smash Bros. Feels like the only reason to pick up Nintendo systems are most people? Yeah, and there's no Smash Bros. Announcement yet, huh? I think they got around the Fallen Hero things because it's quote-unquote Grima this time, but like, it's such a cop-out. No Sombron still? No Sombron. Zombie as big, probably? Wait, what? Big as what? You're small. You could do Nikkei.
Yeah, it was lame AF, but it was really hard to predict that they would just outright skip the midpoint cinematic just like that Nimsai.
Hold on. Is this supposed to be the midpoint banner? It doesn't even say it's the midpoint banner. Yeah, it doesn't say it's the midpoint banner. But you're right. Shouldn't it be the midpoint banner? We're in June now. Is that why there's no whispers even of Smash Bros? Because they're waiting for Sakurai. It's a midpoint banner. Well, nice to know after all these years, people's humor still haven't improved. Alright guys, I guess we'll log into Feh for a brief moment to check some stuff out. I was really sad yesterday because I forgot yesterday was the last day of Hall Forums. So your boy's not getting a summer Edelgard. I couldn't even get... I couldn't get most of the right skills. I was so sad. At the same time, whatever. I was so sad about that, but like... every hero I pick up sucks anyways. Red Tone GHB? Yeah, it's gonna be a sleeper GHB. Even if there's a perf and whatever. Man. What do you guys think I should be doing nowadays as a content creator? I've been more motivated to making videos. I know it doesn't look like that because we haven't been releasing much. It's just work's been really busy for me. They keep giving me new stuff to do and stuff. AI art streams, you're the only one interested in that. In fact, anything you recommend, I will not be doing. I think Feh... Look, before someone points it out, yes, I'm aware there are people who do better than me on Feh on YouTube, but on Twitch it's completely dead. So... And I don't think this game gets new players anymore. So I don't know what I should be doing. YouTube Shorts and TikToks? Yeah, but on what? I think I should be making... Like, I semi have a vertical format for set up, but I don't use it. Play RPG from Super Mario RPG. As I said, anything you recommend, I will not be doing. So even though I just bought that game, I won't be doing that. Go back to hero reviews, Pog. You're not serious. The problem with hero reviews nowadays is that the hero abilities are so long. To do a review of a character, you have to remind everyone what they do. Nobody reads anymore, by the way. So to remind everyone what a hero does and why a build is special is... Like, to break down one good build will take a very long time. That's one of the reasons why I stopped doing... Because... you know how people are, right? They don't want you to look at one hero, they want you to look at the team. But everything's already so long with just one hero. So... You're like, oh, this is missing this, and they're like, no, we get it from this, and you're like, oh, they're right, but like, how am I supposed to keep that in mind? Right? Like, if a character needs... Nowadays, everybody buffs each other, so if a character is missing something, you can just buff it from another character. Every hero buffs nowadays. Offensive, defensive, support, it doesn't matter, everyone buffs. It just makes it a nightmare to do hero reviews, because you're just keeping in mind way too many things. Deltarune? I'm surprised. Are you the guy who asked about Deltarune earlier in the day? Maybe I should just like play some wacky ass RPGs and stuff. No, Deltarune's a really good one. Most heroes come fully built, not much to talk about. Yeah, well. Less Gacha, play your laundry list of games. Well, what should I play? I don't think any of them would do well, to be honest. Be a drama tuber? That seems more interesting, to be honest, to be a drama tuber. Though I don't like drama personally, and I've been through enough of that nonsense myself, but I think you might be right. Drama just grabs attention, and it's easier to, like, hook people. I don't think Feh hooks people, for example, so... Online drama slot. I still want to find out what happened to Cinder. I mean, I have a good idea what happened to Cinder. I want to follow up on that. Schedule 1. The Tharja, you know, I'll actually do it, but I already know the results of these things. I have a pretty good understanding of how this works. You physically have a Switch 2 in your hands. I know, people already have it.
Play Metal Wolf Chaos.
What is
The thought
that?
of a Canadian playing a Japanese game about America is pretty amusing.
Metal Wolf Chaos. I've never even heard of that. Like, I'm gonna try things, but honestly, I have no idea what's gonna do well. One of my VTuber friends announced yesterday or today, I think it was yesterday, that they're quitting. They're graduating. Quitting's not the right word, huh? You missed Himdall in that trailer? You did? How? You just talked about that? You're not allowed to talk. You have no rights here. Yeah, Robin's retiring. I asked earlier if Robin's retiring. Sorry, if Robin's graduating or Robin is graduating. You guys know the difference, right? When you graduate, you're gone. It's because you no longer want to be a VTuber anymore. And it's usually because of personal decisions. But if you graduate, you're not actually graduating. You're just going to become a corporate VTuber and restarting. But from my understanding, they don't really do that anymore. Corporate VTubers in the West are very rare nowadays. Sorry, they're not rare. I mean, it's rare to get new ones, is what I meant. I'm pretty sure it's the graduate, not the graduate.
Metal Wolf Chaos is a mecha game where you play as the president stopping a coup from the vice president, and they are both in mechas from the Armor Core team.
Well, that's pretty cool. It's a lot more comfortable than being a VTuber. I've seen people like make that decision like Shay, and I'm not sure about that. I don't know. Whatever, everyone has different inputs on these things, so you know. But yeah, I'll look up Mecha Wolf Chaos in a moment. Give me a sec. I obviously disagree with that notion. I became a VTuber to stream naked. Wow. Guys, look at how racist Dingy is. Typical Trump voter. Oh my gosh. Tisk. Alright, well, let's go in game for a moment since we don't have really anything to talk about. Thanks for not calling out a spelling error. I missed the spelling error? I love calling out spelling errors. That's one of my favorite things to do. When someone gets something wrong, I just run with it on purpose. Even if they correct it, I'll run with it. Send proof that you are naked. I'll send a 21-inch donger for you. There you go. Nobody cares about the update. Who wants me to check out the update schedule? Who wants me to check out the update schedule? Dingy, what is there to play on the Switch 2? I'm gonna try to get one soon, but like, what is there to play? Dingy, life updates are more important. Literally, I've just been buying Switch 1 games, guys. I've bought so many Switch 1 games at this point. I just bought Pokemon Arceus yesterday. $10 tutorial game. Yeah, I'm more interested in Pokemon. 60 frames per second Pokemon, that seems more fun. Oh, shoot. Show me the image. Let's check it out. I'm gonna look it up right now. Let's talk about the Switch 2 instead of this. See, Sugma, nobody wants me to check it out. Dingy, where's that image you're talking about? Yeah, Pokemon games will finally have a good frame rate. Now let's pick up our stuff. The graphs are still 2 or 3 generations behind. That's fine, honestly. Pokemon doesn't have to look that good, I would say. Guys, I'm so sad. I didn't finish my Edelgard build. This is the nonsense I got on her. I'm not getting her. It's probably for the best, even though I like her so much. She needs to refine desperately. Yeah, I agree. You know, it's so funny to me that in summer duels, it's just people trying to lose. This guy was trying to lose. It's just a competition of who's trying to lose faster. Pick her up for the merge. Is it worth a Foremost Soul? I feel like you have to get more out of it than just that. Hey, Shay. You have 6 though? So? Just because I have a lot doesn't mean I should spend it wildly. Tarantula, you sound like you should never be rich. I have lots of money. And then before you know it, I have no money. I think we go for red. Red or colors, guys. I'm gonna +10 that male Grima to complete my male Robin collection. Just wonder what weapon I should use. Arcane Grima, Arcane Fellstone, or Arcane Fell Arts. I think all the arcane weapons are kind of lame, to be honest. Sure, I have 1 Foremost Soul and I buy them. Exactly. You have to be more picky than that. Can you get the Feh Pass in the LD shop? No. It's friggin' Nintendo. They don't work with anyone. I think we're going for red then, right? Okay, everyone's them. I'm just going for red. Keep saving for EOS. Thanks for reminding me. I'm saving for EOS. Bottom right. Always right. No. We had so much luck today in Brown S2 polls. Man, it was crazy. EOS formos will be lit. Making you think of Warframe. Wow. How? Let's do another one. Oh, did you guys see Vale's smile? My gosh. Vale's the top. Here we go. Ah! Oh, it's an upgrade currency. I see.
Dami Evil Mesugaki Amaro.
The brain damage of this one is unbeatable. Your free pulls even have close option rip. Well, I wanted to go for Plumeria, but whatever. Like how people save precious items to RPGs even past the final battle. You're right about that. Guys, was this supposed to be our mid banner today? I'm not even convinced anymore. Was this supposed to be the mid banner? Midpoint banner. Because we're in January. Was it supposed to be midpoint banner? Oh shit! We got Yukimura. I am Yukimura, a humble tactician from Hoshido with much to learn. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. What the hell? We got how? You mean June? What did I say? I thought I said June. It was a mid-banner. Midpoint, I don't know. It was a mid-banner. You said January? Man, this is what I get for streaming Feh. I'm getting brain damage right now. It's all Sugma's fault. He's the one who told me to stream this. I'm never gonna do anything Sugma says again. Plus speed blood is... Oh my god. Get out of here. Holy shit. This is shit. It's okay, he's mostly a buffer, but like, he wanted to keep the defense. Holy shit, this is shit.
Queen Mikoto foresaw her own death.
Oh god, that stupid monkey.
I am Yukimura. I still have much to learn. That said, I am here to help in any way I can.
You guys want to see something? I recently bought manga. Physical manga. And I'm thinking about buying more. I usually don't like owning physical things because it takes up room. All my room has already gone to figurines and shit. What's the biggest thing in your room? Me. And my dick. I'm sorry. But no, seriously. Lately I've been finding these. Lately I've been buying manga because they're clearing them out, I think. I don't even know they're good. Don't you buy Onohos just to fill your cart to use Temu discounts? Yes. But they're not that big. What the? But they should be that big for my giant... Anyways, Wait, where's the... Dingy didn't even post up the image. What a liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Okay. So I bought this, guys. 3 exorcisms. It was only like $3.99. And I was like, this looks pretty awesome, so I bought it. I think I'm gonna buy another one. My head's covering it. 171. There's like some really cheap manga on Amazon right now. And well, warehouse deals are like the used ones, but... Or damaged covers or whatever. I don't know, I'm actually like kind of looking forward to like reading some physical manga for once. Just say 421. Oh, it was before tax, whatever. Anyways, I'm looking forward to... Maybe tonight I'll read a manga before going to bed. Let's finish the holes. Time Stop Hero sounds more like a dojin. Now, what would you do if you could stop time? I'm good, Mia. They may not be big, that big, but you have a scary amount. I do. My fave dojin's Lady K and the Sick Man. Okay, I'll look that up after this. That's a good one. I was like, how do you know? And then I realized, wait a second. This is just 2 Fujoshis. Oh my god, someone here actually read it? Gohan. Okay, I'll buy it for you, Gohan. It's only like $2 anyway, so like, even if you're wrong, you know. I think I'll go for Ishtar. You have a good taste, Satura? Of course. Of course the 2 Fujoshis agree with each other. Ishtar, please. Oh my god, what the heck? Why am I so hot today? Jesus Christ, guys. We're just getting lucky today, huh? First round does 2, and now Feh. I am Ishtar, a mage of the proud House of Frege. Please grant me an opportunity to fight. As she holds on to some teddy bears. A floret, guys. We got a floret. It's my first Ishtar ever. Yes, IVs. Damn, we're getting lucky tonight, huh? Alright. 3, 2, 1. Minus history plus res, whatever, it's fine. Your first one, that's wild. Yeah, I have a lot of base Ishtars, just not a lot of this Ishtar. Wait. Midpoint banner up? Hold up. We're not done, apparently. Was Feh late or am I late? Guys, was Feh late or am I late? Who's late? Tell me. I'll download it real quick. They're late. They're late. They waited till... What is this release time? Guys, the release time is 4 minutes ago. Why is 4 minutes ago weird? So 1 hour ago, this released at 11 p.m. Eastern time. 4 minutes ago is 11:59 p.m. They purposely released it at a weird time. For those who don't know, you can't release at a non-interval of 15 unless you specifically do it on purpose. So it's either manually released at 11:59 or they set it to 11:59 for some reason. What the hell? The heck are they doing? Alright, I guess we're checking it out. It's just weird, guys. But I'm gonna be honest, everything they do is just weird, so... Sugma was wrong. He only knows how to be wrong, so... Alright, let's watch it. Well, it's a good thing I stayed up then, I guess. So we get to watch this trailer. We're releasing a lot of videos tomorrow, huh? Oh, hi there. Did you know we had the Midpoint banner, even though it didn't say it was the Midpoint banner? And now we have the Midpoint trailer, even though it's, for some reason, launched at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time? Nothing makes sense tonight. Here we go. They still expect us to believe Alphonse can fight people. It's a lolly! Wait, with a boulder doll? I have not been playing the story, I have no idea what's going on. But I hope she wins and kills Alphonse. No. I refuse to believe that shield can take a beam shot. Oh, she's bad at fighting. Wow, Alphonse, you're so cool. Now beat up the little girl. Oh, fuck. Check the calendar, guys. It says it's June. April 1st was a while ago. So this is not a joke. This totally looks like an April Fool's gag. Should have beat her up while she was down. Well, it's two thick girls fighting. Is that a megaphone? No, seriously. This reminds me of a lot of other things, and definitely not Feh. We're anime now. Oh yeah, Rune's still in the game. Oh my god. I was trying to fight the urge to say it, but this looked like an ugly bastard scene, and it's turning out to be an ugly bastard scene. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, it's a hentai now. Oh my god. Oh. What? What the hell was that? Okay. I don't know what to make out of this. I can already see the thumb downs for my reaction to this trailer. But what am I supposed to think about this? What did I just watch? Is this really a Midpoint trailer? What happened in the Midpoint trailers, guys? This girl, for whatever reason, even though she has big beams and she's flying, decides to fly right at Alphonse, because of course that makes sense. And then Alphonse decides to pose extra long instead of beating her up while she was down, allowing her to take her boulder doll and transform into a giant mecha. Then all of a sudden they cut off to these two thick MILFs staring to each other down. And then megaphone time. Then we have the Rune hentai scene with Allfather. Yep. This is just this is just bondage, I guess. I don't know. Like, what am I supposed to take out of this? Look at that face, man. Look at these faces. God, what the hell? Also, Rune's still missing a shoe, because why not? And he's about to capture the kid because we're hentai now. What am I watching?
Folks are saying the megaphone is Feh's version of the horn that summons Ragnarok.
Say whatever the hell you want. None of this makes sense. What did I just watch? I genuinely don't know what I just watched. This is the weirdest Feh Midpoint trailer I've ever watched. No, seriously, why is she charging Alphonse? She has a giant beam. Also, how can Alphonse cut the beams? Has anyone ever tried to cut a laser? It doesn't work like that. I don't even know how I can take the shots without it doing any... Whatever, man. Let's just not question this. So, for those who don't remember, for April 1st, a lot of games did, like, giant mechs. I don't know if you guys were there for Honkai Star Rail. They did giant mech. In Nikkei, they did Mecha Shifty, and I was just like, man, this is an April 1st thing. Except it's not. This is real. This is a part of the story. I don't know where all these mechs came from, but alright. Look, I haven't been following the story, I get that, but This is so weird. Yeah, okay. Anyways, that's your midpoint trailer. Tell me what you're excited about. That's possible. Tell me what you're surprised by. I'm surprised by this entire scene. What am I supposed to take out of this? Look at his face. He's so happy to capture Rune. I don't know anymore. I don't know anything anymore. Don't make the joke, don't make the joke, don't make the joke. Why even bother saying that? Is this even Fire Emblem anymore? I don't know what this is. It's like Charlotte writing her Harper doll. Because you're an SLA player, wow. I can't believe we stayed up for this. I really don't know what's going on anymore. What if he's really after Rune's shoe? Fire Emblem is in name only at this point, exactly. Hey.
Ermin got talisman. I cannot defeat Airman. English subs, retranslation, and karaoke. Lasers D-Slang.
Didn't you tell me you like refunded all your bits? Watch this trailer push Fire Emblem out of top 50. Yeah, fun fact. Fire Emblem's barely in the top 50 gacha games anymore, guys. No, seriously, who is this supposed to appeal to? Look, I'm a full-on degen. I'm not even appeal. This doesn't even appeal to me. Seriously. I think you guys know I'm a degen, and even then, I don't... This drives me away. Alright, we might as well have this talk, guys. How is the current book? Does it make you enjoy Fire Emblem Heroes more? Or less? I have no issues admitting this to you guys. I'm a full-on degen. And this entire book is a huge turnoff. Like, I love lollies. There, go ahead and cancel me. To be clear, this has nothing to do with IRL anything, so don't take it there. But I don't care about this character, or any character of this book thus far. The fight scenes are still really, really iffy with me. Like, why did she charge him? I don't know. She has big lasers. How does Alphonse, like, cut down lasers and block it with no impact? Okay. Anyways, I don't know if Fire Emblem fans are gonna like stuff like this. Seriously. I get like half the game at this point is just Fire Emblem Heroes fans. And maybe they like this stuff, but this doesn't even look or feel like a Fire Emblem game anymore. Not remotely. This story is so goofy. So weird. It really feels like they're just trying whatever the heck they want anymore. Like, this is not what Fire Emblem looks like, feels like, or acts like at this point. And even as someone who likes weird stuff, this is too weird for me. How am I supposed to say this? We have this random bondage scene. I know, and like, this is about to become a meme for all the wrong reasons, guys. Anyways, whatever. This current book, I haven't even been reading it, but from the outside, it looks like the worst book thus far. I have no other way to like go about this. But yeah, you go ahead and let me know, guys. I could be completely off base, and I know nothing of what I'm talking about, but man, I can't believe they paid money to make the cinematic. You want your cinematics to build up hype, not lose hype. Not lose momentum, not drive people away. At this point, it really feels like all the real Fire Emblem fans have already left. I seriously don't understand who they're targeting with this. Who is this for? It's just too weird. Whatever. Anyways, give me your thoughts. I'll just be completely wrong, sure. We've mostly killed the entire Pantheon of the 9 realms at this point. I'm just here to see what Ragnarok looks like. Yeah. I haven't finished the last book. I'm still at the very beginning chapters of Ratosker. Wow. What the F is this? I mean, there you go. I threaded it once, but who would do that? Oh. You can refund bits, but it's a dick move to do, because, like... it's not as bad as refunding on PayPal, where PayPal takes your money away. Like they don't just refund the money, they take your money because they punish people for that. But that's dumb, obviously. Twitch doesn't go that far, but like they do remember it. People are like weird anime Norse history, I guess. Really? Knight, stop streaming. Come get a Switch. You're right, Anthony. I should be lining up right now to get a Switch. Someone who can't decide on what fish they like. This just feels like a meme. This doesn't feel like a real trailer. It just feels like a meme. What happened to Fire Emblem Heroes? I don't know. I really don't know. I wonder when it started like going this off track. I thought last year was kind of weird, but like, I kind of understand it, right? Like, Yggdrasil and all that, I can kind of see it. Sure. Why do you want to replace this song? It's a good song. You looking forward to new SOC characters coming out? Yeah. Looking forward to that more. Alright guys. I would ask you guys to rate this, but does it really matter at this point? Why do you need to sip 2 more hours? I think after this I'm going to bed. I'll just take it easy tonight. I'm so tired. 0 out of 5. You can't give a 0.5. Hotman and LC? I don't know. Out of 10, yeah. Out of 5 is probably better. No, seriously, this looks like Rune got brainwashed. This banner is to be sent to the kitchen. Okay, that's sexist, but alright. Understandable. Let's go back to pulling. How about we do that? Pulling's fun, right? Let's pull. Not a Switch, 2 out of 10. Oh my god, this song. I remember this song from, I even remember the singer talking about the song. From Shrek. Alright, let's pull. I want to go red and blue, right? Red, blue, green. Nah, they're all good. Let's just do it. Guys, what color should we go for? Green? Green? Green's that good? Okay, fine. Goofy ass hat. What the heck? Run it back. Familiar is ridiculously good. Yeah. Guys, it keeps going top green. Are we going back to back to back with the goofy ass? No, okay, good. I almost thought we were going to time loop. Okay, I'm going for to-do. Bottom right, always right. Yeah, it was 3 green tomes in a row, though. No. Tarantula, you're either going to be the best, worst dad, or the bestest uncle ever. Alright, went for a leader, like I said. I need a hero. Ah, come on.
I need a Fire Emblem hero.
You do? Eldritch. How would Eldritch, think about this for just one moment. Just think about this for one moment. How would Arrow feel if you quit Nikkei to play Fire Emblem Heroes Think about it for a moment. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. He wants to come back to Fire Emblem Heroes because Black Knight got released. But imagine he lost his son to Fire Emblem Heroes. How would he feel? I would be half tempted to do it just to troll the shit out of him. Guys, what color do we go for on this one? Red. Or something. The old characters look so clean, but man, they're so out of date and dead in the water. Yeah, I mean, I would explain why it's a bad idea to IS, but IS is dead set on following a pattern instead of doing anything.
Red for reposition gate.
Blue and green. Yellow. What the hell's yellow? Blue. Oh shit, this is a good remix, isn't it? I love the Pretender. You know, I actually want to get into singing, and this is the first song I'll learn how to sing. I'll go for blue. Why not? No, why'd I follow my heart? Oh my gosh, we're out of space. This is actually really good. I like it. I really like it. Oh, that was it. There was only one. Now let's finish pulling these. I want to go red. Oh god, it's 3. Bottom left always right. Come on. Come on. Edelgard. My girl. Come on. Oh, come on. Damn it. Oh well, I give up. I give up. No, I can't go for it. I gotta resist. She's not even good anymore. I gotta save for other Edelgards. I love her so much. Guys, why do I always fall for the girls who commit genocide? Why does that make them hotter? I've got a lot of dual Mikayas, but not tonight. Remote story. I'm not covering no update, dude. Who do you think I am? Alright, I'm done with these since the update is out. Alright, what's so important about the update? Likes a woman who thinks about the environment without men in it. Wait, who is this? What? I forgot there's a New Year Tana. Okay, what's the new update about? I don't even care about this, but I'm gonna check this out so I don't have to check out the actual thing. Shez, Micaiah, sure. Oh, Fallen Edelgard got a refine. Wow. I still don't really care though. I'm more excited about Palla because I actually use Palla. Could Urk finally get good? I don't know. Giant turn up. Turn up for what? Alright, what? We're done. There's so many units. If you don't forget them, it would be a cause for concern. Yeah. To be honest, it's been out. This game's been out so long that that happens, right? Is the update really out? Oh, fine, I'll check. Checking if the update is out. One sec. I don't really want to check it out though. Tonight has been something else, that's for sure. It is out, wow. Then don't. What a novel idea.
Fire Emblem Heroes. Right.
Okay, update is out. 92.2 megabytes. Good lord. I like the song too. Wow. Her voice is cute. Alright, I'll just read Fallen Edelgards are fine real quick. Alright, I don't really cover refines anymore, but I like Edelgard, and let's check it out. You know, I have tried pulling for Edelgard so many times throughout all my time of playing this game. And after all my hard work, I've only ever pulled this one. Plus HP minus res. I never got into using her very much because of that. Alright, new Twin Crest Power. Does it Quest? Crest Power. Slaying at start of combat, units HP 25% above, inflicts attack defense minus 6 on foe. Neutralize units penalties to attack defense, deals damage equal 20% of units defense. Okay. And both unit and foe cannot make a follow-up attack during combat. I wonder if that's a good idea to keep. Because I don't know how she gets kills in one shot anymore. And also, if unit shoots combat while transform, grants another action to unit after combat once per turn. Okay. At start of turn, units adjacent standard transformation for beast armors. Sure. At start of turn, if units HP is 25% above, inflicts attack defense minus 7, panic, and exposure on closest foes and any foe within 2 spaces of those foes for the next actions. At start combat, if units HP is 25% or above, inflicts penalty on foes' attack defense, which is the number of foes within 3 rows, 3 columns on a unit, times 2 plus 6, maximum 12, and reduces damage from foes' attacks by 20% of units' defense during combat. Guys, this isn't enough. Guys, this doesn't do enough. Eldritch, thank you for gifting Yoshiku. You're almost at 69 gifted subs. What the hell? That's so funny. Alright, guys. I'm just gonna say this. I love Edelgard. But this ain't shit. Don't get me wrong. It's not bad. It's just... this isn't enough to change anything. She can't one-shot. So it doesn't matter. 20% more damage based on scaling doesn't matter. She got a lot more stats and a lot more survivability and some buffing and debuffing, but like, or I guess debuffing. Thank you for gifting EDC! Okay, congratulations on 69ing me. It's Gage, my dude. But thank you for doing it. Oh, this is a good song. Alright, peeps. This sucks. You know, if this is the refine they were gonna make us wait all this time for, it should have came out like 2 years ago, then it would have mattered. But yeah, give me your thoughts, guys. I just don't think this is good enough. It's a lot of extra stats, and she doesn't die easily. But that was never her role. I feel like if you do what you're doing here, it's to transform her into a savior unit. That's not her. That's not her role. So, unless you believe in savior Edelgard, this doesn't really work. Wow, Legion. Now you tell me. I was about to go. I was after I checked the Edelgard. Who are you? Hello? He's not even saying anything. I think Legion's mad. Avro's Canadian, right? Yeah, she is. That's why I like her a lot. Well, not to mention she's really a good singer. But you know, for those who don't know, Canada has the same population as California. Actually, we're slightly smaller than California. So the idea of like having good artists and stuff coming out of Canada is a big deal. I think Legion hates us. He's trolling us. When are we gonna hang out again? I want to hang out. That'd be great. I want to hang out in person too. Yeah, he keeps joining and leaving. Ignoring my song request? Oh, no, I'm not ignoring your song request. I have it. I'll play it after this because I like Avril Lavigne. No. I don't think Eldritch means song request. I think he said ignoring SR. Look, Eldritch, I'm not ignoring your serial rape.
Okay, I'm on now.
Hey, welcome back. There you go.
Yeah, sorry about that. Did Dex even tell you that I was not on yet?
No, he didn't tell me anything.
Hey, Dex.
He's anti-communicative.
I told him to tell you that. Whatever. Sorry about that. I was in line to get a Switch 2, and I realized that they ran out of pre-orders.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought you... I was half considering it just to line up tonight, but like...
I wanted the experience of it.
Okay, well, you got the experience of it. Congratulations, you're disappointed. Yeah.
Woohoo! Now I can spend $500 plus later instead. Great.
How'd you line up before you realized it didn't have any?
It's like 40 minutes almost.
You waited 40 minutes for nothing? God damn, dude.
Thanks, Dex.
Wow. Look at, if it isn't the non-busy guy who just doesn't communicate, how you doing?
I didn't know that. I heard you say earlier in your trailer reaction that you didn't want to do stream guests tonight. So
no, I said I didn't see anyone, so I guess we're not doing is what I said.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said I guess these guys don't want to do it because it was so boring.
I
was trying to give you a way out. Well, okay.
Oh,
I will say
I'm
this.
sorry.
I will just say this.
I thought you didn't want to because you were tired.
Read my hype, but also fair enough.
No, come on. It was the same band. Like,
I'm not hyped for Grima.
Noir and Tharja are so close to each other, and then Grima and Grima are literally close to each other. So
yeah, I mean, I like the designs, but that's about it. I'm not happy to see more Grimas again.
It was just not much of a banner.
Male Grima, I'm happy to see.
The best thing is male Grima demoting. That's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, how far did you get in refines? Because I see you're already on the one that I wanted to see first.
Just looked at.
I just looked at Edelgard, and honestly, it's just not enough.
Oh boy.
Look, this refine is like 2 years late. If they did this 2 years ago, I would have been happy, excited even. In 2025, what is the point?
These days, unfortunately.
Like, no, seriously, just summing it up. She's getting stats. Good for you. She's getting more damage. Good for you. She's getting more survivability. Good for you. But her role's not a savior. But this is saying you make her a savior because that's the only way for her to have a purpose now.
Well, at the very least, I think the statuses that she gives are a lot more offensive than most saviors. So if you're going to go for her offensive role,
okay,
she can do that a little better.
But do you really buy that? Because I'm sorry, can we point out the fact that this guy is still on a banner right now?
Which guy do you mean?
The do.
Oh,
Or to do, yeah.
Sorry, Black Knight is
The
even
more direct
better.
option.
To be clear, Black Knight's even better, but the do is...
To do, as far as an aggressive armor goes, it's definitely more in line.
yeah. And I would say that, what's her face? Valentine Edelgard is still better, of course.
Well, that's, yeah, the Kanto on a second Gale Force, that kind of, unfortunately, that part goes without saying.
Yep, so
Yeah, no, that was going to be the case anyway.
that's why I'm pointing this out. Why did they bother?
Yeah, definitely, I mean, I'm reading through it. Well,
If they were going to make us wait this long, they could have just pretend she's Reinhardt or Surtur or some nonsense, and I would have been alright with that. Then I could just cope myself into believing she would have gotten good refine, you know?
I'm glad.
I guess-
I want as many units to get refined as possible, though, is the thing. So
guess here's my question.
I'm hopeful.
what would have been better to do for a Palla Edelgard specifically?
I think she should have doubled down on being Gale Force armor with movement. So,
Yeah.
extra movement would have been made her more interesting.
I agree, yeah.
Maybe a third turn. I know that sounds crazy to people, but a third turn would have helped turn things around, because then she could still do her offensive role.
I think she should have gotten, like, an Assault Rush style thing, because
Yeah,
for
exactly.
whatever reason, Beast armors can't get Assault Rush,
Yeah, she
and
can't
so
use
her
it.
having that in her weapon would have been really nice. So the charge status, and I mean, I know it doesn't really make sense with her boss role, she just kind of sits there, but they're trying to make her Gale Forcer, because that's how they designed her, so, like, why not? Yeah, why not just, right, double down on that, but, oh well.
Well,
It was a little bizarre. I appreciate the status as being offensive, but that's about all I can say about it.
this is a 2 out of
Yeah.
5. It's something, but it's not nearly
Yeah,
enough.
I'd give it like a 2.5.
I could probably give it, like, somewhere around the 3-ish range. It definitely... Part of the reason why I like it is because there's a lot of tools to back it up to make Palla Edelgard actually pretty respectable.
No, if you wanted to
do.
save your armor, this is not the one.
I wouldn't be using her as a savior even still, but...
Then it's definitely not the one.
20%
I think it doesn't-
true damage exposure, plus the true damage of Assault Fighter or other such.
Yes, but I still don't think it
someone
does
predicted that she would
enough
get a
to like
style
cement her as an
like this to
offensive
emulate
force.
her
I know it does
extra
some,
long
which is
range
why,
for Three Houses'
again, I don't
final
hate
boss
it.
fight.
But it feels like it went halfway when it should have gone a little bit more.
Yeah, this is
least.
not enough. Alright, I'm gonna sum it up.
I'm glad it wasn't complete trash though. They could have like done something awful.
This is not imaginative, man.
60.
No, it's not imaginative.
No.
Of course not. Yeah.
Can't argue with
It's
that
just
part.
not absolutely unusable.
Well, I was gonna argue it's
Big thing I
unusable, but this is...
Well, no,
She's
I mean,
not
but,
coming
like,
back.
compared to-
She's not coming back, guys. This is not... This doesn't do anything. This doesn't change her status in being irrelevant at this point.
I mean, you could probably, if you see a maxed out Edelgard, this might actually start to become a real problem for once, but that's about it.
Okay.
It's still
well,
attack def minus 18, plus all the stuff that armor
Look,
pieces
I'm
get.
like the most biased Edelgard fan, and I can't even buy into this one.
I mean, it's the definition of mid in my view. Like it is okay, it's serviceable, but it's not gonna bring her back in a big way.
Yeah,
Or at
no,
all.
no.
Try that one.
Yeah, well, I think we'll see a little bit of her. People will want to. It's fallen into her. People will want to try her out, but
I'll see a
I don't
couple,
think
and
it's going to be long.
It might get annoying. I might get annoyed just because that panic can actually be really crippling in this day. If you're not playing a Marth team, with a Marth, I should say.
That's
But
true.
Sure, she might catch someone off guard. Okay, we're gonna move on. Wow. This is a 2023 refine. I'm sorry. In 2023, this would have been awesome.
That is, you're not wrong, really, or like early 2024 or something like that.
the stat scaling is what really puts me in a good spot
Well,
with that.
yeah, I guess that's the one differentiating factor, I will say.
Okay, we're moving on to Palla. Palla's Canto 2, unit attacks twice, even finishes combat, grants attack defense res +5, and inflict speed -5. That's a slight improvement.
Nice. Nice.
Yep.
She used to
have
get
any
no
stats.
attack, defense, and res.
Calc damage using lower foes defense or res. Still, same deals damage equals 20% of units defense during combat. Whoa.
Ooh, not bad.
That's
Defense
really
scaling. I'm surprised by that. Okay.
Nice. It's her
I mean, her
highest.
defense is one of her highest
stats,
stats.
so.
It's just weird. I wouldn't have thought of it.
Yeah, I would have thought it'd be
was my
attack.
thought.
Like her sister.
Yeah.
Catcher
She
is
gets
also
lower
attack.
might from her weapon, so I don't mind it being on defense.
No, okay. Anyways, la di la da. That looks the same thing.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At start of turn, if units within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack defense +6 and neutralizes penalties on unit during combat to unit allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn, and also grants unit can move 1 extra space to unit and flying allies in 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. This is what I'm talking about. Like, why didn't Edelgard get 1 move extra or some shit? Come on.
Yeah, I know. That would have been
That part,
really
I
nice.
think is going to be painful. Even with Emblem rings, until we get an Armored Stride 4, it's rough.
Well, I'm glad
Well, we
Palla...
already Assault Rush is basically that, isn't it? Well,
Well, it's not Armored Stride based. That's
Okay,
why.
well, this is good.
Technically.
Extra movement Palla is what
Yeah,
she
no, I
needs,
like it.
because that's how people deployed her back in the day. Like, refresh her for,
for
like,
two-
Azura or somebody, and then throw her in combat.
yeah. The 2 things she needed most were true damage and extra movement.
Alright, if units within 3 spaces of an ally, grants bonus units attack defense res equals 10% units defense at start combat. Whoa, that's... Wait, this is already much
The
more
modern
imaginative.
scaling, which is nice.
This is much more imaginative than Edelgard. Come on.
Okay. In what way?
I mean, I would have taken that. Sure. 10% units defense at start combat +5 reduces damage from foes attacks by 20% units defense during combat and restores 7 HP to unit after combat. I don't know. I already like this more than Edelgard. This makes more sense.
I do like it more than Edelgard, though. True, it feels
fits
more
the meta
complete.
better. That's for sure.
Yeah. I'd say this is a solid, like, respectable, like, higher end of the middle of the road refine. Like, it could be a 3.5 out of 5.
There's a lot you can do with this because of the flyer skill access. Especially the new Crux Echo, by the way. But no, the visible stat scaling off of a stat that's already being pumped up. She has 50 visible defense with that, just that refine.
True,
Obviously,
that
after
scales.
flying, but still, like that's not bad. The extra movement, unfortunately, it's a bit stallable by 4, but that's about it.
Okay, well, that's everybody, so...
Yeah, but Palla being the
Yeah.
slowest, she's going to get stalled. But that's not.
Fernand meta, so based.
Well,
So, no, nonetheless, this is actually it's a very solid refine with the amount of skills we have available.
so
I like
yeah,
it.
all she wanted was more survivability, which she got, more movement, which she got, and more damage, which she got. So she got everything she wanted.
I would actually give it bump it up to a 4, knowing that it's Palla.
Wait, you gave it
has,
you gave it sub. This is clearly at least a 4. What the heck?
I gave it a
It's a
3.5.
4.
I think it's 4. Because of it being Palla, and her role is actually quite usable now. I think.
I'm giving it a
make
4
resurgence.
because this makes so much sense. How about that?
Yeah.
Yep, it's a perfectly logical refine for a unit like Palla, and it does a lot when you combine all the flyer skills.
I'm glad they used the potential that she had pretty well.
Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna get Urk, guys. Just to be clear, I have no idea.
I
You know,
will try
five-star
to
Urk?
find.
Don't I need a 5-star Urk to see it?
I mean, you technically can have any Urk and see the base weapon.
But we're doing refines right now. That's not a refine.
True, but yeah, you need a 5-star in order to at least see what the refine could be.
Yeah.
I know you have feathers.
I don't want to burn 20k for someone I'm not going to use.
I can put
Who
it
knows,
in
maybe
stream
this
guest,
general-
although it's so long that that 2 pages don't even cover it though. So
I don't know, maybe this
it's-
general to be is your next 5-star to be.
It's cut off a little bit. I'll just post what I have here. I can't find any other one. So let's see. It's long. Let's see.
Could be good. Oh, yeah,
Shay, thank
have to use
you.
Gloria.
We're doing Valoria first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sure.
I'm just setting it
I'll
up so
post
people
that
can
there
try
I'll
and
look
find
for a
it.
new one. See
Alright.
if I can find the.
We use Valoria's head slaying up rip. So,
You have a
and she's
5-star Urk in barracks? No, I don't. What? No, I don't. Stop trolling me. I never made a 5-star Urk. What the heck?
They're gaslighting
Wait a second.
you.
I think I did. What the?
Oh, you
Wait.
did? Oh,
Oh, do you just have one?
Saved?
Maybe you accidentally pulled one.
that could be.
Wait.
That would be so funny if you did.
Redstone infantry from.
Wait. Hold on.
FP7.
He might be right. I
Might
might have
be-
made
That would
one.
be, that would be so funny.
Might have been in your
if you
brigade.
did. If
Yeah,
you're-
you're-
yeah.
I might have made one, honestly. I
Redstone
fucking did make
infantry
one.
That's so
I
funny.
Oh
take-
wow, you actually made one.
I take it back. Riot.
I think I might have too, actually. He was the best red mage at the time.
Oh my god. I thought I was getting gaslit, but I was the one gaslighting.
You were gaslighting
Well, I guess-
yourself, yeah.
Hey, look at you for once having the demote
The fact that he said that, and then my brain started remembering that I in fact did make one. I was like, what the memories came flooding back. I was like, what?
It was a long time ago, to be fair.
Yeah, I was like, early book 5. That feels like an eternity ago.
And the worst part was I was midway through talking shit.
Yeah,
poor
who would
getting
not have
raped.
Thank you,
Last
Riot.
Earth.
God damn. Oh shit.
You have to
Okay,
learn the
we gotta do him
weapon
first
plan.
then.
You have to learn
Yeah,
it first.
why not?
Oh, I gotta learn his weapon first. You're right.
Respect on his name. Oh yeah, true.
Hey, you have speed for it at least.
What is this? General to be? No.
Yeah,
come
the tone
on.
It's a weird ass name. Yeah.
Wow. At start of turn, if units within 2 spaces of an ally grants attack speed +6 and null follow-up to unit and allies within 2 spaces of a unit for 1 turn, and also grants treachery and cancel 1 to unit magic and staff allies within 2 spaces of unit. That is insanely
so
good.
unique.
What the
That's
shit?
a lot of support.
It's trying to play off
I was-
his like Pent, his teacher, role, but
Sure.
it's still like, what?
This is better than Pence Refine. I'm not even done yet. Anyways,
Pent was never fine. Yeah.
I want to remind everyone he came from Roarfox, which has nothing to do with this.
It's just an all stats -4 if you initiate weapon. That's it.
I'm starting to realize that Fox tomes lead into like really randomly like weird refines, like a lot of statuses and stuff.
They have no identity, so you might as well.
All right, if unit shoots combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants all stats +5. The unit introduces the percentage of foes non-special reduced. What is this? This is like a 5-star refine, but it's
It
just a
is,
base
yeah.
weapon. By 50% during combat. Why does he get damage reduction?
Yeah, it gets DR having on the base weapon. Pretty good stats and a ton of support. Keep in mind that he gets all 3 of those bonuses for himself.
What the hell? All
Yeah,
right.
they didn't put Canto 1 in brackets because it would be too long with that. It's so funny.
That's a lot of effect.
I
yeah.
love the idea that he gets Kanto. It's so good.
That's such a cool
It's
effect.
fun. That's support for certain allies.
Just don't use speed res havoc on him.
So, the treachery is nice too. It helps his damage.
Treachery
His
is
attack-
amazing status.
His attack was annoying to have to deal with before. Now he can actually put out good damage.
Yeah, I'll get
when
the
it
skill
works,
for
treachery's
science.
disgusting.
All right, well,
Yeah,
hold
why
on.
not?
We're going forward because this is.
Green text.
Oh my
a lot
god,
of green
that
text.
that icon is sick.
That icon's got a lot going on.
Yeah.
The weapon's already got a lot going on, so I'm interested.
I seriously don't know what I'm looking at, guys. Why so good? If unit shoots combat was in 2 spaces of an ally, deals 7 damage to foe as combat begins. Why does he get burn damage?
I
No,
think
why-
it's-
Well, I guess
Why?
they think it's sufficiently dead, but it's actually a little. It was a little better until Black Knight came around.
Black Knight kind of.
I don't understand what I'm reading. Grants all stats +5 unit. Neutralizes foes bonuses to speed res. Deals damage equals what? What the shit is this? Deals damage equals 20% unit speed and reduces damage from foes' first attack by 7. And if unit shoots combat, applies
There's
Divine
more.
Bane Flame on 5 spaces in a line center on foe's space.
Flared
Why?
Sparrow?
For 1 turn.
I think it's more. I don't think it's like Flared Sparrow. I think it's like Winter Edelgard.
No, it's 5 spaces.
Can I just remind everyone here? This is friggin' Urk.
This is
It's
Urk.
Yeah,
He's a
it's fucking
demote mage.
It's Urk. And one of the most legendary characters in Fire Emblem Heroes, Fallen Edelgard, got virtually nothing. Where did this come from and why?
The defining thing people remember about Urk is that Sarah annoys him, and he got
La la
this.
la 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 la. That's what?
This is a 5 out of 5 recommend. I don't know why anyone would not build him.
It's an extremely good refine.
this is insane.
for Emo.
Yeah, honestly, I might actually build an Urk after that. That's kind of nuts.
He does so much.
What? Like, who was our last demote to get a refine? Who was it?
This is the best demote refine I've ever seen, even
Of course, it
relative
wasn't
to
Nolan,
releases.
it was-
Oh, fucking Miranda. That's right.
Oh, right, Miranda. Hers was so mid. I don't think you even saw it. Mr.
No,
Singh. What-
this is 100% a modern refine because it's a split between offense and support. And
Sedith and Urk are now the 2 best emo refines.
he doesn't
I'd
even
say,
give
ever.
up anything. I can't even
No.
imagine. Guys, you realize this guy has burn damage. Where did that come from? He
Yeah, straight up
denies.
flared
Fire
Sparrow
tone,
cannon.
let's just Flared Sparrow. Like,
Exactly. These characters usually get like 1 or 2 like unique features. He has way more than that.
Let's just put it into perspective here. This is our first demote in general with Divine Vein. Period.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't even understand why his damage reduction. Like, why?
DR having on the
He
weapons.
just gets
you don't
that.
need it in kit.
Yeah, you don't need to have it anywhere. It's so nice.
He gets speed res buff immunity, he gets good true damage scaling, and he gets a little bit of true damage reduction as if he needed that as well. Plus,
He gets treachery and true damage.
Yeah, I gotta
so
point
he's
out,
actually hitting pretty hard.
his buffing is S tier. Like, this is Null Fault, Treachery, and Canto 1. Well, it's magical
and
Canto,
his
but
attack
like,
speed plus 6.
it's freaking
but
insane.
still, mages like that stuff quite a bit. Like,
I'm getting this nonsense. This doesn't make any sense. I can't
you already
believe
made him a 5-star.
I can't believe they made Edelgard be whatever the heck, and this is godlike.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And also, it kind of sets the bar really high for Refine. I hope he doesn't get screwed.
How do you know you got a good refine?
Oh my.
The fact you can't even read the screen. Fun fact, Kanto's not even here. Before someone says,
that's why
"Oh, Kanto's covering the screen," it's not actually that long.
not even
Kanto's
here.
not even here.
Yeah, they put
fact,
outer brackets for
actually, if you even just cut out the bonus statuses, it's still a pretty long refine. Like, regardless of whether you have
That is true. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. And it definitely fills in those blanks. It definitely makes every last word count. That's a lot. That's a lot.
I'm legitimately very impressed.
I don't know where this came from.
I don't either.
I don't know how to feel about it.
He's our fastest demote mage up until very recently. He definitely made that work.
I don't know
Wow.
who convinced IS's board of directors to allow this nonsense, but whoever it was, you're a legend, sir.
Seriously. Wow.
Who decided that Fox Tomes would just be like the tome for like everything to happen at once, and especially now with Demote to do everything and more than any other Fox Tome Refine ever did. It's like, okay.
Well, I'm gonna sum it up. They should keep doing this because this is what will make the game playable again. This is what we need.
Yeah, demotes being viable? Imagine.
Yeah.
We need
They've
more
started
stats.
to ramp it up, but they really need to be more
Good
consistent.
night, Shay. All right, let's move on to the final couple.
Do you have Peleus?
Who?
Peleus. Oh, you
Peleus?
might have gotten him from the Grand Hero part.
Oh, yeah,
You might have gotten a
probably
5-star
did,
copy of him from that.
Yeah, because he's the other Red Tome Infantry. I mean, if you want to do Gloria first, by all means.
No, we're doing Valoria. All right, here's Valoria, guys. Renewed Fang, Slaying. If an ally's in 3% unit, attack speed -6, defense -5 on anyone.
Why don't you,
Why don't you just keep it at
attack
6 at everything? Sure.
They still do this. It's
Weirdos.
so silly.
Why would you be attack speed -6 in the first place? What was this weapon? Like, why? This weapon was weird.
It was attack speed -6. What the heck?
Yeah, it was attack speed -6 and reciprocal breath.
All right. Defense -5, grants special equivalent charge +1 to unit per attack. And grants special equivalent charge -2 to unit before foe's first attack during combat. Oh, I remember now. This was like the Gale Force comps back in the day.
Yep. Yeah, she was the. If you didn't want to use Time's Pulse version, you could use the Breath version through Valoria.
To unit before foe's first attack during combat. Also, when units special triggers, neutralize foes reduce damage by X% skills from effects non-special skills during combat. So it's full reduction. Cool.
Basically, Lagoose with no drawback.
That's a lot of support.
For certain target allies in 3 spaces of unit, grants attack speed, defense +5, special equivalent charge +1 per attack. Okay, that's really good. Accelerated and bonus. And special equivalent charge -2 before foe's first attack during combat. And also when ally special triggers, neutralize foes reduce. What the heck?
It's
Okay,
really
it's just-
good support.
She gives the entire weapon to her
To someone
ally.
else, yeah. Why?
Because why not double down on the support? I mean, that's really
is
nice.
what Valoria
That's
does
so
best.
good.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of
I
support.
want to remind everyone, this is all she had before. This little
just
box.
Yeah.
And even then, it looks too big.
Stats to herself, and then breath to herself and allies.
Oh, also, this is the updated infantry beast weapon, so...
Well, that's true. Now she gets tempo, which is especially good with the effects.
Alright, well, at start combat, if unit speed is 25% or above, inflicts penalty on foes' attack speed defense equals number of foes within 3 rows, 3 columns center on unit, times 2 + 5, maximum 11, so free stats. Neutralizes foes' bonuses to attack speed, deals damage equals 20% of unit speed, and reduces damage from foes' its first attack by 20% unit speed during combat. First attack normally means only Okay, whatever, that's really good.
So yeah,
That's
the
not bad.
basics
Survivability.
on the refined part, but the regular text the unrefined part is really, really good. So it helps that her combat is good as well.
She has basically speed-based Legu's friend with supportive Legu's friend, breath, and then she has a pretty respectable stat skill to back it.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Her survivability shot up, which is probably her one issue. Her res is still really low. That's one weakness still, but
yeah.
I don't know about the Gale Force teams anymore being necessary, but this just fits in every team now.
I'd give this like a 4.5 out of 5 at minimum. I really like it.
I need to see more units that care about this particular type of support before I'm fully into it, because I'll probably say 4 right now.
I mean, it's look. You don't need to run any skills to special jump. Is the thing.
No,
you
the only thing is you need to be
else.
You need to be using units that, outside of Aloria, want to get hit, which a lot of comps might have a little.
Well,
bit
yeah,
of
just
difficulty with.
shove her next to all these new top tier armors we got.
They probably already have a lot of acceleration. I guess it does help in the case of armors that don't have that level of acceleration. Like,
yeah,
not
they
to
don't have
bring
to
her
run
back
it in there.
Neathogre as a
I'm gonna say this: overlapping is just normal nowadays. There's too many abilities on everybody, so overlapping is just the norm.
Oh yeah,
can't really prevent
And
it.
if you could do something like a unit who would normally be desperate for counter fighter. You're like, oh man, I don't want to my Black Knight. Well, you put him on a team with Valoria, and boom, you've got basically the main effect of counter fighter that you wanted, which is the special jumping before the foe's first attack.
Oh my god, Killer Mario. This man, pair her falling AR to give her DR pierce. Shut up. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Your dirty
so
whole
funny.
mouth. I can't believe... I want to see it now. I think Edelgard has the worst refine, and we're not even done. Come on.
Out of the ones we've done so far, I do agree with that.
I love Fallen Edelgards. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that refine, but even I can say it's the worst one so far.
This is bullcrap. That's what it is.
So sad.
It's a really fire batch, though, to be fair.
Alright, let's move on. I forgot who it was.
Peleus. Sorrowful.
Oh, yeah.
Peleus.
Mr. Peleus.
I don't remember his face anymore.
I'm glad he actually got, unfortunately, Urk's name for his weapon is still kind of silly, but Vision of Dayan kind of goes hard. Like, that's a cool weapon name.
Yeah, no, Peleus' concept goes off. I'm really hoping for him because the fact that Peleus came out so bad was just kind of painful.
All I remember is he's a red mage. That's all I remember.
He's a red mage.
High attack and res, and then, very awkward speed. Elfric had the same thing, and Elfric will get his refine next month. Hooray!
Elfric was pretty even worse.
Yes, even worse.
What the fuck?
You should have a Peleus.
I should. I just don't remember who he is.
You're looking
by
for
Radiant Dawn.
I think I've deleted him from my mind.
Yeah, if you just do Radiant Dawn.
Oh no, just like a lot of Radiant Dawn players who didn't do a second run. He just fucking dies.
No, I know who he is. I just don't remember his face. Isn't he like Ashnard's son or some nonsense?
Yeah, let's put that.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. Oh, he's level 40. I mean, on the bright side,
there he is.
Actually, I don't know. Oh, there's the 5-star copy.
Oh, nice.
You will need 400 SP to do that. If you have the 5-star cop, if you have another 5-star copy somewhere.
Wait, why do I need SP?
You need to
because you can't refine the weapon.
Oh, I have to learn it? My god.
Oh no.
Technically speaking, if you had another 5-star copy, you could merge to get 1,200 SP.
Oh, let's see if I have it.
Fingers crossed. I'm glad they did that update. It's been useful.
I don't remember how many levels it takes to get 400 SP.
Useful, huh? Man,
useful for getting SP.
Yeah, I wonder why they didn't do it earlier. Huh.
It's almost like Feh does that a lot. Doing things
could also
late
be
that
in
they
your
really
man.
should have done earlier.
Can someone just tell me if it's good or not? I'll just 5-star this dude and merge him.
It is. I would say it's decent.
Okay, let's just do it. What the hell?
Okay.
He's a cool character. He deserves it.
Does he? I literally deleted him from my mind.
I think part of it is sad because a lot of his characterization isn't really given unless you play the game a second time. So
yeah.
All right. Number 1, Vision of Dane. Okay, it makes sense since he's a prince. At start of turn, if units within 2 spaces of an ally grants attack res +6, special goal and charge +1 per attack during combat, and unit can move to a space adjacent to any ally within 2 spaces to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Where's the autoflops? If units within 3 spaces of an ally grants all stats +5 unit, neutralize units penalties to attack speed, and unit makes a guaranteed fall attack during combat. Why didn't they just put it at the top?
Because those are the bonuses.
They like saving that stuff for the bottom.
Okay, well, he has a bottom. Anyways, that's not bad already.
True.
What this reminds me is like friggin' like old school Tharja. Oh, not Tharja. The Mirage Tharja.
Oh,
Kyria.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some vibes to that.
All right. Let's see what else there is. Yes, Shike did that.
The design of it is based off the S-rank Dark Tome that he joins with in Radiant Dawn. Just a
okay, good. That's
cool little nod.
Yeah, I remember you took it off of him immediately.
Yes.
Okay, what do we got here?
All right, now the update, the refine. If you just, I'm just assuming everything's the same. It would make no sense to
yeah, why would you change that?
Yeah. As units within 3 spaces of a unit grants attack speed defense res +5 to unit and deals damage equals 50% units attack during combat. Oh, wow. More stats, more damage. Restore 10 HP to unit when unit deals damage. Oh, heal. Oh, that's so good.
On hit healing.
Yeah.
So
it's more than 7. Reasonably. To foe during combat, and also if unit's HP is over 1 and foe would reduce Miracle.
Ooh,
yeah, he gets Miracle inbuilt. I do like that a lot.
Wow. Unit survives 1 HP. Once per combat does not stack non-specials.
And because he heals up, he can recharge it himself.
This is really good.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I may have underrated it by calling it decent. I think it's at least above average for a GHB refine, I would say.
He's like a slow Celica. Or no, which Miracle?
Miracle. Yeah, attuned. Not attuned. Ascended Celica.
Slow Ascended Celica.
Oh, yeah. Basically, yeah, like a mid-speed Ascended Celica.
Yeah, even with the teleportation.
Ironically, probably actually faster now.
True, actually, yeah.
Okay, well. Did you know you want to Ascended Celica with no speed and auto doubles? Well, now you do. This is pretty good. He's going to hit really hard.
Yeah,
he's solid damage output.
$10 stats. He's got breath cooldown acceleration, which is pretty good, even though there's a lot of random defensive tempo right now. That's pretty good. And he's actually hard to kill, which is nice.
Yeah, I'm glad they doubled down on the Miracle, because that was kind of his whole, I don't know if you'd call it joke before, like, yeah, the whole gimmick that he had. So, that's cool.
No, this is a really fun refine. With a lot of the skills right now, like, he's actually a good unit for Speed Res Discord, or Havoc, if you wanted to go down that route.
And I actually think he works really well with Legendary Black Knight, because you don't need to run Miracle on him. You can just run Black Knight support, so he gets the reflection, but then he lives and kills them.
Oh, yeah, so he's really actually meant for Black Knight, right.
Yeah, funnily enough. Yeah,
which is, that's actually kind of in lore, yeah.
Alright. Well, I'm going to say this. I think he's really good. He does have a bit of speed, so he can break through some waries as well. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you would... you could put him in a different team to like realize his potential, but I like Urk more. Urk just fits better in more teams.
Better.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat that part.
Yeah.
But
that said, Urk is that's not saying a whole lot because Urk is like a really good Demo refine.
Yeah, he kind of breaks the standard a little bit. He definitely is not normal. So Peleus having Miracle and pretty good skill access, I think, is enough to at least carve him a really cool niche. I like it a lot. Like, between this and Marnie, I appreciate that we're getting some cool Miracle units.
Especially when it's lore accurate. That's fun. Not that Feh ever pays attention to that for the important stuff, but when they do it for fun stuff like this, I can't help but be a little happy.
Okay, is that all the refines?
One
should be right, or is that?
Peleus,
I think it was just 5, right?
Yeah, it's Peleus, Urk, Fallen Edelgard, Valoria, and 5-star log Palla. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that was a good batch. I liked it.
This was a really good batch.
Quite nice.
as much as I sympathize with the mourning of fallen Edelgard, I think that even she was still a very solid refine.
I wouldn't go so far as to say very solid, but I would say it was acceptable.
With the skill access she has, I'm gonna make it work.
Well, yes, you can make anything work because you have, well, you'll do anything for a final boss.
Exactly.
All right, I think we're done. Oh my god, so late.
Yeah, well, at least it wasn't as late as some of the horrible update schedules have been.
Yeah, not the worst update, all things considered. Let me see here. We do have stuff on our GHB and whatnot.
That's true, the banner stats.
I want to look at it. He doesn't even seem interesting to me.
He's not, don't worry.
Oh, okay, good.
Is a very... Well, I didn't mean to spoil that, but yeah, he's not an interesting character, is what I meant to say. Nor an interesting. He had a perfless sprite in the trailer anyway.
Well, I'll at least give you what his weapon is, and I'll give you his. I mean, I'll just.
He looks so ugly. Holy shit.
He is. He's one of the most ugly characters in all of Fire Emblem. That's saying something. Though, I will say he does make a funny punching bag though in Awakening. Everyone, like nobody, not even Walhart, the guy who employs him, likes him. He only keeps him around because he thinks he's and occasionally useful. Cervantes hates him. Aversa hates him. Robin hates him.
And he thinks that everybody fears him, but no, he's just dumb.
Yeah.
I love Exodus.
He is funny. I'll give him that. He gets like meme points.
And he gets to be a door in Tokyo Mirage session.
Oh right. For whatever reason, they gave him that role. And also, Aversa heavily implies that he has that they were snipped off.
Oh, he's a eunuch. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Probably the most outright sexual bit of like non-S support dialogue that Awakening had in it.
And here, for your viewing displeasure, here's Exodus.
Yeah, exactly. They captured his ugliness very well.
Alright, let me see.
And they brought back his OGVA, a classic anime VA, Spike Spencer.
Oh, wow. Seriously?
Wait, what is this?
The third image is Exodus in Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
Oh.
Yeah.
He has boobs.
Yeah.
It's very weird looking.
Yeah. It's a door with boobs. I have too many questions to ask. There's Exodus.
Let's just leave them unanswered.
Man, I don't want to check this out. This is no offense, guys. I think this is the most boring banner of the year. I don't even know what to think.
I would agree with you. Yeah. I think it's so padded. For context, this is literally more padded than the famously padded Mycen and Attuned Peony and Triantra banner, because that had, not only did that have Mycen, that had an instant demote and a GHB discipline. The demote here is not a new unit, so it's just the GHB and the Attuned unit who are new. It's so lazy in my opinion.
At least the demote is cool, but yeah.
All right, I'm
banner.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. We're not covering this. There's no way. I have zero interest in this banner.
No, we can just take a quick look at the stats.
I like Awakening. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Awakening a lot, but this is not how you do it. This is, look, wow, they finally changed Robin's name to Grima. Congratulations. This is not.
Hooray.
We just had the Fallen Heroes banner, and it's just like, oh, did you just really want to put them there instead? Like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
And then you release them back to back, and once again, Male Grima is taking a back seat. That always gets to me every single time. And then you give Noir finally, but you put Tharja on the banner, like you're just overshadowing her on purpose. Like come on, guys, it's indisputable which one.
Dressed up as Noir, so it's like to take the spotlight away from her even more.
Yeah, and I don't even like the way Tharja's dressed. Like this is, this doesn't. No.
Yeah.
No.
I feel you on that.
Then you give us a GHB hero that no one's gonna give a damn about with no perf.
Yep.
Really?
Only Evan
Stats are just worse than Jettas.
Just like Spencer. True. Yeah. There's like Evan and a Spike Spencer fan in Feh Lounge. Those are the only like Exilus.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say this much: they screwed up here. What is this? This is this banner.
Should have gotten Vake.
What they should have done is
or
like
Cullum.
you could go Grima or Tharja or Grima or Noir. You cannot do Grima, Tharja, Noir. It's a bad idea.
Yeah. No, it's just poorly thought out, I view.
Yeah. And the problem of all this is, well, not like they could have pivoted. It's too late. Now, what I really wanted to talk about, because this has nothing to do with any of this. Who has seen this? Lowest ranked banners per category based on the banner performance tier list, May 2025.
Oh, yeah. I saw a bit of that.
I could not believe this. So, guys, what is this saying? I know my head's blocking a lot. My mistake. Also,
DK did not do very well.
Reddit kind of changed stuff. Yes, so the Black Knight banner, despite how much excitement and love we gave it, yeah, no, it's not doing well. And
it did fine in JP, but it did horribly internationally.
It did fine in JP is what I want to say, but the reality is, in the most recent Gacha revenue tier list, or it's not even a tier list, but the revenue list,
rankings, yeah.
Fire Emblem Heroes is barely 50 now, barely top 50. It is going to fall out top 50 soon. And I thought to myself, if friggin' Black Knight can't save this game, what will? I don't even understand. Like, Black Knight, there's no reason to save when you bump into a character like Black Knight. That is like an endgame character. As endgame can be in Fire Emblem Heroes anyways. Who knows how long that lasts.
I hope so.
Yeah, but like, the fact that he's all the way down here... Jeez. Like, man... Unbelievable. So, JP ranking 62nd. I know my head's blocking, guys. I'm trying to not. JP ranking 62nd, but US ranking 115th, weighted at 87.4. That makes him even worse than Mythic Arvel? Get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah,
Oh, my head's covering it so much. I'm sorry. Freaking Arvel, man. Like, I liked Arvel. Arvel's fairly interesting, but like, Arvel didn't do well 3 years ago. And Black Knight.
Marauder and Newfielder, though. That's interesting. Huh.
Well, to be honest, Heroes banners, generally speaking, don't do well anymore. Even though the majority of players are Heroes only players, so it's funny.
Yeah, there's some irony there, yeah.
Yeah. Look at the banners it does beat. Legendary Guinevere, Legendary Malelir, Legendary Xander, Mythic Loki, Legendary Sakura, Hirschfelger's last, obviously.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. So in terms of legendary mythic emblems, it isn't the bottom of the list, but in a game with over 7 years experience, the fact that it even gets to the bottom 10 is insane. I don't understand.
Yeah, it does baffle me, but I can say I contributed to a lot of summoning on that banner, but it wasn't enough.
All right, I know my head's blocking. I'm just gonna move it around so you guys can see it fully. Okay. So, summing it up, just looking through the banners and its equivalents. Wow. I think Arvel was legendarily bad because for 2022, Fire Emblem Heroes hasn't completely fallen off at that point. So that's like a legendary bad banner. So the fact that it even still did better than Black Knight is crazy. But seasonal banners, guys, look at that. Ice Tribe, Valentine's, Ice Tribe 2024, Valentine's 2024, Desert 2025, Desert 2024. Okay. Bridal 2023, Winter 2024, Children 2025. Wow. Yeah, the child banner did not do well. Yukata 2024, Easter 2025, and Bridal 2025. You guys can see there's a lot of 2025 banners making it to the bottom 10. I'm not trying to say Feh's dying any day now, but if they're trying to make a turnaround, they're running out of time. These lists will soon just be 2025, and if we make it to 2026, that'll just pollute and populate the remainder of these lists. But yeah, 2025, to be clear, we're at the midpoint. June just started. and we have this many 2025 banners littering the bottom of these lists, that's concerning. Well, anyways, and you know why I brought all this up? Guess which banner is gonna make this list?
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't doubt this new Awakening banner. We'll see it be a part of the New Heroes banner. The worst performing New Heroes banner was Luna Pialzi. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That kind of makes sense.
The worst performing banner not in the last 2 years was Rearm Tana in 2023. Jeez.
How much I saw, wouldn't have believed it.
Alright guys, but yeah, just an interesting tidbit, worrisome because I fully thought the Black Knight banner would be the most popular banner of the year. I truly believed it.
I thought it would be, pretty high up there at least, but... Or did I say? I can't remember if I said it. Maybe I'm lying.
You can just check the VOD. I don't know.
I could check the VOD, but I'm too lazy. I knew I thought it was going to perform way... So, regardless.
Alright, I'm going to just go through the stats real quick. Noir has 30 HP, 46 attack, 47 speed, 35 defense, 28 res. That's really good, but...
Yeah, that's a very solid spread. I don't have the super range on me. Let me see if I can find those. Do I? For Noir, it's speed super boon, HP defense rest super veins.
I'm interested in seeing people use her if that happens.
Cool unit, but Alm is better. I just want to put threes.
Woof. Okay. Time Ruin Grima. This is the most interesting hero because more likely this is a +10 target for people now. 47 HP, 49 attack, 18 speed, 46 defense, 47 res. This is kind of funny actually. This is better than most armors. Period.
Yep. Period. No, this is one of the obviously HP is on the lower side, but that attack is ridiculous. And by the way, attack super boon, as if you didn't think it was already high enough, and speed and defense super veins. So plus attack 53.
Good luck +10ing him though.
I'm at
just like Medius, it will take a long time.
They're both the same color.
Rip.
And score the same.
Yep.
Well, Tyrant Despair Grima, this is the good one. 40 HP, 40 attack, 18 speed, 45 defense, 48 res. That's... What the heck? All they did...
Male actually may have a tiny bit better stat spread.
They're virtually identical.
It's crazy.
Yeah, depending on how you argue it, male is better.
Like, male isn't a weird stat spread like some of those other demon armors we've had, like Boars, as recently as the end of book 8.
No, he's better than Uther, I think, even in distribution, so that's kind of nuts.
Right.
I believe so, yeah.
Reference on Female Grima, by the way, Res Super Boon, same speed defense Super Veins.
So they just trade the Super Boon, I see.
Okay. Then we have Tharja, 35 HP, 44 attack, 47 speed, 16 defense, 42 res. I really don't like her stat spread. It's not a Tharja stat spread. Where did all the res come from?
They want her to use Ice Wall, it seems. And
I know.
Yeah, Ice Wall is there for a reason.
I just want to say this.
She was notoriously...
High HP, low res is what she's supposed to be.
Yeah, they switched her up.
High HP, decent defense, low res, which is even weirder.
Right.
She has no res.
And the reason why I brought all that up, I do not ever want to hear again someone say like, "Oh, this is for lore reasons." They can change it whenever they want. So
they can't. And
I don't know how the Dark Flyer affects her stat growths, or sorry, her stat caps, but
it doesn't make her nearly this res heavy. It just makes her more of a glass cannon, basically.
Yeah. So. I mean, Darkfire...
The only justification I can see is this is like a more Noir-esque stat spread, but that's like literally it.
Yeah, she's kind of stealing from Noir a bit.
No,
in more ways than
the
one.
funniest part of the trailer, by the way, was when Tharja attacked dual Alir, and her VA's Japanese and Alir's VA's Japanese. In the Emblem trailer, that was the funniest part.
Yeah, what trailer were
I
we
saw
watching
you
again?
pointing that out. It was like...
Whiplash.
I don't think they're gonna fix this VA thing anytime soon. If Nintendo actually gave a damn, just put in switching language options like every other gacha game ever.
Yeah, at this point.
Right. They're nice.
This is so weird at this point to have so many of these interactions, and it's just happening more and more, guys.
Yep. In Alir's case, I don't think that was anything to do with that stuff. She was just not well.
I'm glad it's at least, but I'm glad it's at least not in the same volume as it was for, like, the Christmas banner. I was like, oh no, like, this is like 3
half
separate
banner.
characters. And yeah, you're right, or
Some
2 or
people are
3
coming back,
characters.
too.
And now, yeah, some people are coming back, and a lot of there are some banners that we've had recently that have no JP audio. So
Yep.
I'm at least hopeful-ish that it'll reduce, but still.
But yeah, it's hard to say. I'll take the fact that they're not just outright replacing them too. I do appreciate that.
I don't want them to replace. I love Tharja's VA. Jeez.
Yeah, no, Stephanie, absolutely amazing. I know it's completely
Yeah,
different
sure.
from the Japanese voice, which is going to be very weird for people to hear for the first
Yeah,
time.
Oh, yeah.
She gives her kind of more of a like dark and deeper voice.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest. This is one of the moments where I think English did a better job. JP's
I know where
VA,
Japanese going, but
like she sounds
It's not
cool, but
bad.
I don't
Yeah.
think it represents Tharja correctly.
That's
It
the thing
depends
about
on how you
AVAs
look.
sometimes is that
Like-
I think that they sometimes nail the uniqueness of their voice.
Yeah.
Feels like distinct enough to be like, oh, I actually like. And then you listen to JPVA and it's not bad, but you're like, oh, this sounds a lot like their voices I've heard in Japanese.
English?
Whereas English
think-
voices sometimes feel more distinct. Maybe that's my imagination.
It is more
but-
distinct. It's missing
No,
that
they have more-
tinge of disturbance.
yeah, English
Yeah,
VAs
especially
tend to be a
in
little
Portuguese.
more out there with their interpretations. Part of that, I guess you could argue, is because more cultures and whatnot, more distinct like voice profiles. Like
That's true.
people come in with different interpretations than what an all Japanese voice acting crowd usually goes for.
Okay.
Which, better or worse, it definitely makes things distinct. And in Tharja's case, I love it.
You know, because my head's covering so much of it, I almost read it as Conqueror's wife.
Yeah, you can move that.
I did that same thing when I first saw it. I was like, what the hell? I was
when you
so
uncovered
confused.
it. It took me a second.
I
That's
was like, Faye is taking an interesting turn with that. Okay.
as if you need more ambiguity on Exilus.
Okay, well, Exilus is clearly supposed to represent eunuchs, fat eunuchs of like Qing Dynasty China or something. Like that's clearly the idea. Do not
Part of
build
the
him.
Wall Empire is based on Asian countries. So yep.
Okay, well, don't build him. That's all I gotta
Yeah.
say. So there you go.
So, by the way, Tharja, speed super boon, HP attack, defense super bane. So,
Okay, well,
As for Exilus, for anybody who might care, only a res super boon and only a defense super bane. And by the way, I'd just like to note Jetta has a little less attack, 3 less attack, but has 13 more defense at the cost of 6 res.
who?
Jetta.
Oh yeah, okay.
The other perfect
So-
red mage.
Obviously, if you want the more regular res mage stat spread,
Exos
but
feels super bad to look at
Come on.
after our
That is
refined
fair.
mode.
Well, Gmo, I thought you were waiting for the Switch too. How's that going?
probably as well as it did. Hopefully better than me.
Yeah. So, real quick, guys, for this Forgot Jetta, which I don't blame anyone who does. Here's Jetta. I don't know what the point is. Oh, you got it! Congrats, dude! I'm so happy for you. I'm hoping I can do it soon. All right, I'm gonna say this banner. I think it's for the real fans. However many of them remain in Fire Emblem Heroes.
100%. The fodder here is literally what I've been looking for months, so I have reason to go for it. But Black Knight is still taking my orbs for the moment.
Oh, that's right.
My Clarice
This is a
still
clear
has
skip.
points strike. Yeah, if you're going for Black Knight, skip. There's still like 9 days left in that banner or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just, in my case, my Clarice still has Poison Strike 3 because I haven't been able to give her better skills. So, I'd like to do that finally. That'd be great.
Yeah. Also, I gotta point this out since we're on this subject.
Right.
Even though Robin is clearly the most interesting hero here, and he is a merge project,
Yep.
it no longer works. I don't know if anyone realizes this. Because of how many heroes are in the game right now, we're at 1,000 what number?
1,000. I think we're up to 1,300.
So, why am I bringing this up? This is not a merge project. You do not have merge projects anymore. By the time... I don't- Yeah, the numbers just don't make sense, guys. How are you supposed to even pull 10 of him? Or 11 of him?
11. Unless you're actually pulling on this banner for him.
Well, then it's no longer a merge project, is it? Because then
Yeah.
it's what's the difference between him and any other 5 stars at that point? None. You would what? Why would you do that? I mean, it is higher chances because he'll be a 4-star too. But outside of that, like, if you're going that far, it doesn't make sense anymore. The advantages of heroes like this is to naturally plus 10 them in a reasonable time frame. Fire Emblem Heroes in year 1, Making plus a Noe, easy peasy. Everyone could do it. Right? Plus a Nino, easy peasy. Everyone can do it. How are you supposed to do it with these characters? I still want to make from Engage Lapis.
Yep.
I still want to make her.
I only just recently got to be able to plus 10 her if I wanted.
Okay, what? How many years has it been since her release? More. It doesn't even matter anymore. More accurately, how many sword heroes have we gotten available from like Grillpool who have perfs are just way better now? So
less than I'd want, but Lloyd exists, so enough.
Whatever. Like that's what I'm trying to say, guys. It doesn't make sense.
And for reference, I think we have about 50 blue demotes at the moment in the main pool.
Okay,
if my numbers are correct.
So every time you go and you get a you don't get a 5-star, you got a 1 in 50 chance. Okay, congrats.
Yeah, and you have to do that 11 times. Again, you can pull on this banner for Grima, but you still have to.
That would defeat the purpose and benefits of him, though.
Yeah, I mean, you'll get it quick, but yeah.
They really should reevaluate how they're doing things. This doesn't make sense.
Yeah, the demo pool is starting to get real rough. It took longer, but it is getting rough.
Here, IS, if you're listening, just do a demote selector. Like, pick 6 characters, or 4 characters for every color that they can pull if it's a demote. Or increase the number, I don't care. Figure it out. It's not hard.
I mean, yeah. Put it this way, for reference, I don't even know if you have gotten Do yet, but I have gotten a total of 5 since his release, and that was at the start of the year.
And then, yeah, you could just get a span of luck, and that's it. But the thing is, how do you get to 11?
Exactly. Like I said, I'm at 5. I'm less than halfway there, and he came out in January.
Yeah. That usually happens to me, too. Like, you get a luck streak, and then you just don't pull them again.
Yep. Oh, no, absolutely. Like, on the other hand, I am already up to plus 9, I think, on OGA, who came out the month before. Yeah, I think the month before. So.
All right. Well,
very weird.
Yeah.
Sorry for ranting, but
all the same.
The most exciting character here is less plausible and reasonable than I want him to be, so.
Yeah, and he's competing in that pool with Medius, by the way, so you're now racing to plus 10 both.
That is true. I do like one thing that I don't think really anyone's gonna say but me, but just a fun little thing is that the Grimas finally, because they're Grima, they have their filters back, the ones from Awakening that made them sound really menacing. So I actually am kind of glad to have them back because now they sound like legitimately kind of terrifying.
Okay.
So. Yep.
Counter argument: why did they wait 7 years to do something this exciting then?
I don't know.
Because that's a Feh moment. They love holding off on things that would have been.
I'm not gonna blame them on the. I'm not gonna blame the 2018 versions, by the way. But after
I'm not saying they're all boring.
Yeah,
it's just they released so many versions of "quote unquote" Grima, and they held this as a card for this. Why?
Yeah, it's very random to do it this
again. Let's be honest here: a cool but purpless demote and a very mediocre 5-star. Huh?
Well,
it's just bizarre.
Well. I feel like they could have done the Spanish so much better. That's why I'm so disappointed.
They absolutely could have, yeah.
Anyways, that's the banner.
Yeah. I will maybe pull.
What are you talking about? Black Knight all the way.
Oh, I'm gonna pull Black Knight all the way, but after he's gone, screw the summer banner.
Oh, okay. We finally have the Glasses Woman's weapon.
Oh. Oh yeah, we have a new story enemy. Whoa, that's a long weapon.
And a new status along with it.
I'm
not going to say what it does, because even I actually haven't read it yet, so.
Is this the first time you get to see her, whoever she is?
Time Dollar?
Yes.
Yes. She was technically in the screenshot, like the startup book part. That's it.
Okay.
And also here's her unit version in the game.
She has Magic Gambit, my god.
Magic Gambit, who remembers that skill? Alright.
I don't know, man. I'm confuzzled. Is she hot? She's not.
Yes. No, I think she is.
I don't know anymore, man. I'm so confuzzled.
I don't know.
She's got that.
You're not into the classes teacher guy?
She literally looks like a teacher, yeah.
She's got the dominant teacher vibe, which is always fun.
You don't want to be screamed at with a megaphone?
What are you talking about? You're
From
gonna.
your face?
I think he'll just explode. No,
It'll be
this.
fine.
Okay.
Well, that's fine. As long as she uses her heels properly.
She just doesn't feel like a fireman character, is what I'm trying to say. She literally has a megaphone as her weapon, guys. Come on. It's a bit
she's
weird.
still more of a Fire Emblem character than a lot of the other OCs.
Okay, yeah, this entire book is just nonsense into nonsense. Also, Allfather, we finally get to see him, and he just looks like... I mean, he looks like...
The old man.
He looks like he's doing illegal things, that's what I'll say.
Oh,
But
yes,
he is the
especially
judge,
in that
so he'll
trailer,
decide
it's-
that.
Yeah, he'll just say, nope, I did nothing wrong.
Yep.
That's how they work, right? They could just say they didn't do anything wrong.
Man, I don't know what happened in this game. This just feels so weird. Sung was convinced this is from Paper Mario or whatever nonsense. Anyways.
Oh my god, he's doing... I get what he means about the... She looks a little bit like an anime character there, but it's like, come on.
Yeah.
Don't need to say it over and over again.
Alright, well, I don't know what to say. It's slaying. Special equivalent count -1 in unit at start of turn. At start of enemy phase, if there's only one ally with the highest defense among allies closest to foe.
What?
What does that even mean? There has to be someone with defense.
Wait, if there's only one ally with the highest defense among allies closest...
I wonder, is that misworded?
So-
or does it mean...
I think it
So what I
means
think it
there
means-
has to be at least two.
Yeah, if there's...
Oh, wait a second.
No,
I think
whoever
I
the
know.
highest
It is-
defense ally, the closest foes, or closest allies to foes, if they are the highest defense and there's nobody else with higher defense, then that ally will get Foresight Snare. So if you have 2 units with 45 defense,
God.
as the closest unit foe,
Yeah, you can't
then it won't
defense
trigger.
match.
But
That's the
if there's
one
only
condition.
one, it'll work. So you just need to have not defense tie.
Oh,
But it can be any
God.
ally in any proximity.
Which is weird. It's like the inverse of a lot of the other skills. You want to tie, but this one you don't.
I just want to point out, I don't know how you're supposed to keep track of battles with so much stuff like this going around.
Yep.
If you get weirdly buff debuff oriented, because it's enemy phase, keep in mind, so that kind of stuff can matter. You could be really tripped up on what does and does not trigger this failsafe, quote unquote.
Okay, so don't share defense, but that is such a weird. Like the one time this is gonna catch someone off guard, they're like, "Why didn't it work?" And then they realize, "Oh, hey, they're the same defense right now."
And they're the
Because
closest to the enemy.
Yeah, it has to. Right, it has to be both.
You
Closest
realize
to the enemy and defense.
there'll be some poor sap in summer duels who gets caught off guard by this, and they're like, "What happened?"
What happened?
The defense tie, and they're the same distance from 2 separate foes.
What are they doing? What is this meant to do? Who's this supposed to screw up?
She's trying to teach people about how to play Feh. You need to play it my way. That.
Yep, in order to get this, what is probably going to be insane status.
Okay, well, for foes in 3 rows with 3... I'm just saying, guys, they could have made this so much more simple. Like, this technically could not work, but it's so rare. Why did you even bother, is what I think. Anyways.
Yeah, we'll see. I feel like it's going to be strong if they
Defense time would
restrict
probably
it
be
so
broken.
weirdly. Yeah, well, we'll see.
For foes in 3 rows with 3 columns center on unit, inflicts attack defense res -5 and neutralize foes bonuses to attack defense res during combat. Okay, pretty good. At start combat, units HP 25% or above, inflicts a penalty on foes attack res 20% of units res, pretty standard fare. Unit deals plus X damage and reduces damage from X. That's pretty standard fare nowadays. Okay, and
15,
yeah, up to 15 and 15, and then restore sanity for the unit after combat. Okay.
Okay.
Outside the Foresight Snare thing, it was whatever. So what's Foresight Snare?
What is going on there?
Our foe initiates combat, and there were no combat instances on the current turn yet. What am I reading? Player phase and enemy phase are counted separately. Okay. Triggers the following effects. Cancels foe's attack.
What? So, wait, if you... keeping in mind, this triggers on enemy phase. The first time you attack into Foresight Snare... No, you don't. If you attack the enemy with the highest defense, and you, if it's the first combat of the turn, and they're the highest defense and the closest to foes, and you do that attack, no.
So this is just next level. For those who don't remember, when we got like friggin' Dual Leon? Yeah, Valentine Leon, and then of course New Year Seether.
Yep.
Seether.
We already thought that was ridiculous, especially New Year Seether on her dual phase. This is even more ridiculous. This
It also cancels attack, by the way. Your attack.
Oh, cancels. So does that mean you start the combat and then they just attack you instead? That's it?
No, it just means you enter the combat. No, you don't. The combat's over.
Oh,
Next.
okay. I thought it was
no,
even
you don't.
worse.
You don't literally just not attack.
That would be even worse. That would be so.
Yeah, initiate combat and die.
you initiate combat and die.
That'd be that'd be just
Brilliant
funny.
move.
Peak Feh.
It doesn't seem like that part can be stopped by firm can or curb. The other part you can, but that's.
But this is ridiculous.
That doesn't matter.
This triggers even more. Like, at least with Leon, you can see it coming. You can understand how it's going to work. At least with C-Theory, you understand how it's going to work easily. This is a lot more complicated. You got to keep in mind this nonsense.
Yep, and also because it triggers in the enemy phase, it means that.
Oh, even if you
enter
want
that
to
phase-
avoid it, it's not easy at all.
No. And it's a bonus, by the way.
Yeah, it's a bonus, so you
can't-
can't cleanse it.
That's trippy. I mean, if you just avoid that target and attacking somebody else first, this no longer works. But you have to figure out that part. You have to figure out that step.
Yeah, and what if you can't? So you just forfeit your entire combat because you can't afford to lose.
Yeah.
And more than 4
And if the savior is
combat
lean-
or more effects.
Let me put it in perspective. To attack, you have to put yourself in range. So that's why it's so detrimental. You run in and you do nothing. That's like
You literally-
suicidal.
Oof. And that's only the first part. I mean, it doesn't look like the rest is going to be that bad, but still.
Okay. Well, once it triggers, I suppose, it cancels Foresight Snare granted to your army. So you can't use it over and over again, which is a good thing.
Yeah,
And there's
for
a
example-
support too, though.
Oh, inflicts isolation stats, preventing counterattacks on filter.
Oh, so if you attack, now you can't. You don't.
there's no
attack,
counterattacking.
You can't assist,
Yeah.
and now you
Yeah.
also can't counterattack. That's cool.
Yes, you're a sitting duck, basically. You can't be repoed back or anything. And you
You're
can't
just
counter.
Well, so
That's funny.
yeah, so all I see here is they did this so that you don't run multiple of her, which breaks the game.
Yep.
Yeah, or have multiple allies that are, like, no
Yeah,
matter
like,
which
you can
ally
also-
the foe attacks.
Since this is Summoner Duels a bull, you would hypothetically be able to spread the status with Citrine or Crom, because it's not Citrine can spread anything that isn't movement +1 or charge, or I think, and Crom can obviously copy.
Jesus Christ, that'd be so broken.
You could spread it, but it'll...
Yeah, fortunately it doesn't work. That's the
yeah,
big-
right. After the first instance of it, it'll
I know, but,
erase
like-
it from your entire team, yeah.
You force your opponent to hesitate because they're gonna commit someone.
Yep.
That is
oh, yeah,
that
does
no,
nothing.
it
force them
means
you
that
force them to attack someone who has it if you spread
Yeah.
the bonus around.
you spread the bonus out, then you can't attack anybody.
Yeah,
You have to sack one unit, yeah.
That actually is kind of disgusting when you think about it, because if you just make Citrine the only unit closest to the enemy team, then you literally just can't attack the team.
yeah.
If
So
I'm judging it correctly.
exactly, that's what I think is gonna happen. So what that means is like they throw someone in, and then you could just like hit them and then canto out, and then they can start playing the game. But at that point, you're ahead by 1.
Yep.
Yeah, you need
And-
to keep your allies close to, like, keep a savior on her or, an assigned decoy on her. But provided
again,
you do
first
that...
combat doesn't matter. It just literally can't happen. So,
Oh, well, that's true, yeah, as long as you have just allies in range.
No, this
yeah.
breaks the game because we
Sure.
we mentioned the other characters who can take away your turns. Like, what if you just run an entire team of turn takeaways? Like, they just don't play the game.
fortunately for him, Canto Curb shut down most of that,
Okay, well, you better run Cancel Curb then. I don't know.
but it doesn't shut this down.
It doesn't shut this down, yeah. So
Yeah, it just shuts down Kanto and turns, so...
Yeah, it shuts down ending turns, but if your attack is canceled, unless that is encompassed, your turn is going to end anyways.
So you can run a
Your
turn
attack
denial
is down.
team now, guys. Essentially, just
Yep.
don't let your opponent play the game.
Yep. And it's already a pretty solid unit on top of that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
also that unit is now useless after they attempt and fail to do anything. And it's ending their action, by the way, so no Kanto.
This is
Assuming,
whale
of course.
bait. I'm gonna just say it now. This is whale bait.
Yeah, this is going to be an instant, everybody pick one up as soon as she releases.
No, like every whale's gonna max
I'm-
her out because how annoying she's gonna be.
Legendary Sakura moment, yeah. Oof. Which I'm okay with. If there was one broken Book 9 unit, I guess it being the hot teacher is, like, more acceptable to me.
Are you sure in November we're gonna get more broken units?
Yeah,
Yes, I
we
mean,
haven't even seen Allfather yet, who is quite literally Allfather. Just pointing that
That's
out.
true. He's Odin, but not Odin.
I don't even know why Loki laughed at her. She's gonna kick Loki's ass.
That's true, but story and gameplay segregation. Love the.
Alright, I'm so done with this. Okay, this is a new character.
Voiced by Elsie Lovelock too.
I don't know, man.
yeah.
How do you even play this game anymore? I don't know how to play this game anymore.
Yeah, have fun with this in the story, by the way. Fortunately, you could just be initiated into, but have fun.
I know, but imagine a future in Arena Stall or something like, oh god. Summoner Duels, oh god. Ether Raids, oh god.
You literally have to attack the unit that isn't getting that status first, or else.
I don't...
Literally, or else. And
I
it's
feel bad
remote.
for new players who fight this in Arena. Like, what are you supposed to do?
If you do not know how to get around it, or can't, because there are teams that literally just won't let you. If an Ethoker is going at your face at 1,000,000 miles per hour, how do you can't attack her first combat, it just ends.
Yeah. So you gotta give it up to IS for, creativity, but this is destructive creativity, you know? It's a work of art. If the work of art was a giant oil spill in the middle of the ocean, you know? Like, you did it.
Yep.
You did what you wanted.
I will never be a fan of ending people's actions. At least this time you have agency, quote unquote. But again, quote unquote.
Yeah, choose how you die, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
That's cool. Elsie Lovelock's first Feh appearance, though.
Yeah.
She did Rumani in Nika, as an example.
Oh, wow.
A YouTube channel and other stuff.
This is a weird character. Alright, she goes from the super spunky workout girl to the stoic, bossy teacher lady. I don't know what she is. Okay, well, anyways, that's that.
Yeah.
I think she's Allfather's wife, right?
No fucking way. She's a MILF too. This just gets worse and worse.
What do you mean worse? That just gets better. What do you mean?
Well, this entire book is so weird now.
Heimdall in mythology is one of the sons.
Oh
of
yeah, the
Odin.
Gatekeeper. Right, I remember from
so is
the
she
Marvel
his
movies.
daughter? Oh, okay.
Yep.
She
Yeah,
is supposed to be a
essentially the
he. He's supposed to be the Gatekeeper. Why is he a
Well,
teacher
yeah,
now?
To be fair,
well,
so
they do that
Loki
a lot in
and
Feh.
No, at least it made a little sense. Like Yggdrasil was still a tree. Like Lathogar was still a tree.
At least you kept the Gjallarhorn.
Yeah, it's a
I think the
microphone
only
now.
character they
Sure.
fully kept
Sound of
is
Heimdall's
Odin.
horn will herald the
Allfather.
beginning of Ragnarok. Oh, so the moment she uses this weapon against you, Ragnarok is coming.
Okay, she used it against Loki, so Ragnarok has begun. All right, sure.
And Loki might just kill Baldur because that's how Ragnarok begins as well.
Oh, safest counter would be have Emblem Lin Ring. You're right. That actually is true.
True. Wow.
Yeah, you just
As
get
if
around
those
it.
songs couldn't get any higher.
Rarica.
No, it's not this gender bent. You're missing the point. This is like it's keeping nothing from the original character.
Yeah, so Feh likes to be very
Strong creative liberty, which, to be fair,
yeah.
I don't necessarily mind that part because it being like almost carbon copy Norse mythos is kind of boring. If you're with how much media already does that.
That's true.
You
To
could
some
argue
extent, anyway.
flip
You would.
Yeah.
You don't want to go too. You don't want to make it entirely Norse fanfic, but you kind of do as well.
Okay, well, I'd rather go to bed. I am done with this nonsense.
Very fair.
I would have felt better going
This
for
was a
Switch 2.
nonsensical banner, I will say.
Oh.
Yeah, did you
Yeah.
get your Switch 2 Legion? I didn't hear. whether you said that or not.
I should have got it for.
No.
You should have
didn't
gone
go
at
there.
4. Do you realize how long that means
Wait,
waiting
8
for?
hours there? Goddamn.
Well, I could have put an order in at 4, and hypothetically,
Oh, I
this
see.
came
But
back.
did you know that? Did you know that?
No.
No. Well, there you go.
That's
You cannot blame
Hindsight is
yourself.
2020.
Yeah, you can't blame yourself for things that you don't know.
Yeah.
You should have put all your money into Bitcoin, by the way, like 10 years ago.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I should have started a Bitcoin farm back in like 08.
Oh yeah, even
True,
better.
Mr. Beast moment.
Yeah, that's what you should have done.
This 2009.
I think that's how he got a
don't
lot
go,
of his money,
don't go
right,
down
just
this
from
line of
Bitcoin
thought, guys.
investment.
It's so dumb. You can't only blame yourself what you reasonably can blame yourself for. Come on.
Yeah, no,
And
it's like how my dad got sad. Was tempted by a friend to buy like 100 shares of Apple stock, right?
Yeah. Right.
And he eventually was like, nah, like that.
You know, the funny thing is, even if he had bought Apple stock, you keep cutting off, by the way. Even had he bought Apple stock, he could have sold it before it hit its peak.
It's true,
really
that would be another thing.
Yeah. And then he'll still regret it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. For things that you could have changed, okay, regret is fine. But for things that no way, regret becomes pretty unhealthy. Yeah.
No, and oh no, I can't use the Switch 2 for a week. Maybe I honestly could go at opening tomorrow if I wanted to, and they said they'd have stock. I'll wait a little bit.
Nah, you're wrong.
That's
a week from now, some cyber terrorists will make all the Switch 2s explode, and you'll never have gotten to play with it.
That was literally what people were saying in line. I love that. Look, suddenly they all burst into flames.
Where you were going with that was going to be every Switch 2 is just dead now. Yeah.
Yep, and then you'll never be able to play.
That's how it'll happen.
No. Next week, Alien Invasion. You're not going to be worried about Switch 2s anymore.
True.
Unless the Switch 2 is the defense.
No.
Oh.
No. Worse. They're here for the Switch 2s. They're conquering
the you could toss it at them.
Alright, everybody, paint a 2 on the back of your Switch 1s.
Hot aliens, yeah, let's go.
A burning Switch 2 grenade. That's how you defeat them.
Okay, I'm dead tired. I'm going to bed. This sucks.
Weapon.
Good to help from the trade of thought. Alright. I believe when next we'll be here, it'll be the summer banner for summer.
Oh, I guess so, huh?
Trail everywhere, Bedge. I'm too tired. I don't want to do anything anymore. Fire Me Heroes took the life out of me. This entire banner is just the definition of randomness.
Well, I have Nikkei to fall back on now, so my gacha experience is not entirely terrible anymore.
Good.
I have Pocket to fall back on.
Well, yeah.
Your 10k channel points. Oh, mine.
Am I up to? I'm not logged in, so.
I just finished chapter 13, so I am actually getting
wow.
Bit by bit.
That means you got through Hero, right?
Wait, which free hero are you talking about? Or which
the chapter is called Hero.
Oh, Hero. Yes, I did. That's the one with where you get Modernia finally sort of comes back to you, right?
No.
Oh, wait. Oh, maybe I did chapter 12 instead. Oh. I have to check again.
Hero's 18, chapter 18. My mistake. You're not even there yet.
Oh, okay. No.
That's one of my favorite chapters.
Comeback was the one I just did.
Yeah. The Modernia coming back one I always thought was so random. That entire fight scene's super random.
Yeah, it is a little. It
literally turns.
The translation doesn't help.
It literally goes full anime.
Yeah. It wasn't my favorite thing. I mean, I like seeing her again, and I was glad that there was able to be some resolution there. But the way it was handled, not my favorite.
Yeah.
No, I will say, props to Chatterbox for being it. Until give him.
Sure, whatever you said.
Yeah, whatever you're saying there.
Oh, I said props to Chatterbox for being a bitch until the very end.
Yeah.
Although it was sad to see what he did.
The writing becomes a lot more consistent once you're past chapter 24, 25. I think they had multiple writers, and then they cut it down in one or something like that.
I know that early on, especially some of the translation and writing, a bit shoddy because I think that was how the game was gonna be received, or like how much money they'd have to work with. So I'm willing to overlook. It doesn't kill my enjoyment.
Okay, I don't know how your microphone's gotten worse. I really don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't know why. Maybe it's.
It actually impresses me how consistent.
It might be my internet.
I don't even know what this is.
I genuinely don't know anymore.
I'm just gonna rate someone.
Okay, giving this one more shot.
Don't bother or rating. Let's see who we raid.
Okay. What was that last thought I had? I'm willing to overlook a lot because of that early nature of things.
Oh, I didn't know that Exilus's voice actor did Mars in the Fire Emblem anime.
Yep, he did. Spike Spencer is pretty legendary.
I'm gonna rate Tanuki.
Yo, Tanuki, we're rating you this
He's
time.
Tanuki is
unboxing
like
a Switch 2 right
1400.
now. Oh my god.
Oh,
Sick.
a rare break from Feh.
Alright, let's do it. What's
do
your
it.
rate measure? Give us the Switch 2.
Oh, you're not gonna do Hiya Papaya back?
No, give us the Switch 2.
There you go.
Papayas for Switch 2 trade offer or something. That'd be fine.
Let's go with that. I'm sorry, Shiki. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I gotta edit videos in the morning. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm definitely exhausted now.
Fair enough. I am okay because I did my big thing yesterday, college tour. So I take it easy today.
Oh my god, so many people posting these Switch 2s. I hope it's all artificial, and then they have like a gazillion stock, but they're just trying
I
to
hope so,
FOMO the
too.
shit out of this.
Yes.
Yeah,
But I'm worried a little bit.
they have to know how anticipated it is.
But then again, it's Nintendo we're talking about. It's run by dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, we'll see.
I got scam requesting that trailer JP version twice too. Let's go, just scamming everybody for trailer requests. Alright guys, good night. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow I can
Good
do
night, all.
normal stuff.
Sorry for
Good
my
night,
audio.
everybody.
Night night.
Y'all later.
You should apologize for audio a lot more.
Yeah.
I
Every
I
5
am
minutes.
eternally sorry for it. It's not going to be this way forever.
Sure, if you say so.
Early.
I'm
Nah,
moving
seriously,
out at the end of
he's midway through
the end of this year.
unboxing.
Oh wow. Yeah, no, he's already
Oh.
well on the way. Oh yeah.